I think we live right now. Let me figure this shit out real quick. Something, what the fuck happened right here? Hold on. Let's do it like that. It's game time, baby. Let's go.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning to your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the roof. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang robotic. Hang with the wolves or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
For my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing great. Check 1 2 1 2. Is everybody in?
Everybody's fucking here.
Is everybody in? Welcome to the Temple of the Goonies. Today's podcast is brought to you by Low Bullies. You can find Low Bullies on IG, FB. And matter of fact, he has a litter of micro bulls on the ground and running. If you're interested in a pup, you can DM the homie, Low Bullies. Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Moco Space, Christian Mingle. No, I'm just playing. Just Instagram and Facebook, Low Bullies. He's got these little gremlins running around trying to bite your ankle.
And then while you're at it, check out Bully Man Dan. And then check his little mini bullies out and then mix them motherfuckers together. And now what?
You know what's crazy about, shout out to Low Bullies for the getting your ad in, Low's Bullies, Instagram and Facebook. You know, one thing, to be honest, some of these breeders, I'm trying to say two words to the same goddamn town. Some of these bully breeders, for some reason, resemble their pups. Why is that?
They're getting a little too close.
A little short, triple chin, cheeseburger looking motherfucker. Hey, I don't know, bro. Where are we getting, what the fuck is going on with I know they're fucking with the genetics and shit, dog.
Well, I just think everybody's fucking with the genetics. That's the bottom line. So everybody fucks with the genetics, right? And just everything gets a little bit twisted and more connected together, and then that's how you become like everything becomes as one. You know what I mean? That's what it is out there right now.
Okay.
You know, everybody's just trying to be this, trying to be that. You know what I mean? But they ain't really tapping into what's most, which is self.
And we're gonna get to that right now, baby. Low Bullies. Sorry for fucking up your ad, dog. Blame it on this guy. Low Bullies. This dude has got really, really dope micro bullies, man. Low Bullies. He's been fucking with the podcast for a long time. It's the homie right there. I've never met him personally, but every time he messages me, we respond, we talk. I mean, this is a brotherhood right here. Hoodstocks is a brotherhood, you know what I mean? And there's so many cats that I've been talking to for the past couple of years. I feel like they family, and I don't even, you know what I mean? I never met them in my life, you know what I mean? But it's the era we live in, you know? Oh, where do I know you from? Instagram? Anyways, when you finally bump into the market at the supermarket at Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet or some shit, you know what I mean? Anyways, one thing about Hood Stocks is providing a good positive message. Amen. Wait, hold on. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
There you go. Hey, welcome to the chapel of the unholy. Shit! Don't say that shit. Okay, sorry about that. That's the Tourette's. The Tourette's comes out sometimes, you know what I mean? Hoodstock is providing a good message, and this homie right here is all about that. I mean, to be honest, I gotta watch what I post because one bad post, and all of a sudden, my phone is blowing up from... This man right here is all heart. Everybody give it up for a much needed positive frequency in this world. Commitment soldier, everybody. Let's go. You get the real clap and the motherfucking soundbite clap, baby. How you doing, dog?
I'm solid. Solid as can be.
Solid as a rock.
Oh, as can be.
As can be, okay.
As can be.
Well,
You know what I mean? Come on. It's like one of those things, you know what I mean? It's coming from, like, all this bullshit with, it started from the bottom down here. Really? Fuck all that. Fucking bottoms were bottoms, and then bottoms were even lower bottoms, and then you're where you're at.
I mean, everybody has a different bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when I thought I had a fucking bottom, there was always a lower bottom. And seriously, there was always a different bottom. It's just because you hit a fucking wall or you hit a bottom and you think it's your worst, fuck it. There's always another lower one. There's always a different worse one. There's always a different layer of a bottom. Simple as that. It's how we get out of that. It's how we get out of those fucking bottoms. What makes us, you know what I mean? And navigates us to where the fuck we're at today.
Absolutely, brother. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Matter of fact, I said it the other day, but you have me thinking about it right now, is I had a conversation. I forget who the guest was, who the homie was, and it went something along the lines of, what are you doing today? Oh, shit, I ain't doing shit. I'm just digging my own grave. You know what I mean? Because for a lot of years, you know, we were out in the hood, we were out on the streets. And what we were doing, we were digging our own grave, bro. You know what I mean? Now, some of us ended up, unfortunately, and this is no joke, I mean, ended up with dirt on top of that grave, but some of us climbed out of that home, be like, shit, what the fuck am I doing? Let me get my shit right. You know what I mean?
So absolutely.
And you're one of them dudes.
It was just one of those things where, like, I tell people, it's like fucking, we talk about dangerous places, right? Dark alleys, enemy's neighborhood, this, that, or the other, right? Fuck all that. It's like the worst, most dangerous place I could ever be was in my own head. You know, in that pile of thoughts that would always come up in my head, how we were gonna do it, how we're gonna do the next lick, how we're gonna do that, how we're gonna come up, you name it. That's what the most dangerous place was. You learn how to navigate out there in the streets, you know how to do it. So it's just that easy.
You got to get out your own head, which is what you're saying. Then,
yeah, because I mean, come on, it's like a lot of times it's like, look, you know, however we're gonna start this off, it's I'd rather start it off right here then. Self. It's fucking me. It's you. It's the next person in this room. You know, everything starts with self. You got to know self. You got to see what, you know, lights a fire under your ass. What motivates you? What brings you down? What keeps you going? What slows you down? How you work? Who you are truly. Being very fucking honest with who you are. It's like, to give you an idea of what I mean by that is a lot of times I've been out there, right? I'll be with the fellas, I'll be with the guys, I'll this, that, and the other, and there's always that one motherfucker. I do this, I do it that way, I do it this way, I do it that way. I fucking wah, 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 wah. And I'll be the first one to slow it down. I've done this for years. Homeboy, nobody's trying to verify how fucking down you are, who you are, what you can do. And only the bottom line with that shit is, when you're by yourself late at night and no one's around and you're stuck with you and only your thoughts, only you know who the fuck you are. Only you know how you felt at a certain time. Only you truly knew. And if you get really fucking honest with yourself with that, then you reassess. You reassess that next morning. You reassess after that thought. And that's the cross-reference. Only you know how down you are, this or that. And only you truly know. And no matter what you portray out here and what you want to say, that doesn't measure up. You know, that's not how we're going to measure you, by one of your fucking stories. You know what I'm saying? It's more, if people really fucking focused on doing them and building themselves up and getting to know them and how they're going to do that, then they'll get the basics and the fundamentals down. Basics and fundamentals. You get the basics of mannerism and the rights and the wrongs, and you get the fundamentals of all that. And if you even have the fucking capacity to do that, then you can get to the enhancements if you like. You can start to move forward. You can start to grow. Life is all about growth, for me. And just because I say anything or whatever on this podcast, this is just my opinion and my view on things. I don't have the fucking golden book or the laid out law of how and why you should be a certain way. Me, I spread what works for me, what I've learned through my story, my history, for what it was for me.
Let's just get that nicotine breather real quick, baby. No man has the golden blueprint of what to do and how to do it, because we're all different human beings, and we all, kind of like, we're unique human beings wired up to our own wiring, and we can pick and choose from different individual stories, you know what I mean? And we can form our own blueprint of how we're gonna get out this hole that we've dug for ourselves, so on and so forth. So I like what you said, bro. You know what I mean? I came into this podcast happy to have you here, cracking some jokes, dog. I was making a right, you made the left on a serious note, and I like what you did with that, bro. You know what I mean? You're here for business. You're here to put out a positive message, dog. And you're not here to smoke weed and get drunk. What were you telling me about this beer while the song was playing?
Oh, it's like what I tell everybody. It's like when I see people thinking it's just one thing I do for me. It's like I ask everybody, hey, drink one for me.
Oh, yeah.
Have one for me. Hey, smoke one for me. Hey, do that for me. Don't get it fucked up. It's like somebody like me, right? See, if I could get loaded, right? If I could do the do, if I could smoke, tweak, this, that, and the other, mix of this, a little of that, and still function and not fuck up my whole life, I would. That's just what it is. But what I've done to myself is I started too young, went too hard, went too long, on time and time again. I had to prove to myself that doesn't work for me. It fucks me up in more than one ways, and then I destroy everything and everybody around me.
So check it out. I like the direction we're going right now. But for the people that don't know, and when you talk to these people, the question I ask you when you talk to them, I want you to look into the camera, this camera right here, bro. You know what I mean? And so for the people that don't know who Commitment Soldier is, who is Commitment Soldier?
All right. Commitment Soldier is Frank Hernandez, and we'll start with Frank Hernandez, little boy. It started off with Frank Hernandez, little boy. So, I was born at Glendale Adventist, and Grandma went to Grandma's house. She lived in Glassell Park. Mom was 15 when she got pregnant, 16 when she had me. I only say that because I think that has a big quite a bit of reasoning behind a lot of things, So there's moms, there's a kid having a kid, and there's no dad around, and there's grandmother, aunt's mom was a bartender as soon as she could be a bartender. There's Frankie just growing up in Northeast, just a little boy. I want to say probably the first little fucked up thing we lived in happened that so we lived in Cypress Park, me and my mom, and I was about 4 years old. And we lived in the back house, and the front house was vacant, and a car pulls up in front, honks. So me and Moms walk out there, and as we were walking back, the car drives off, and as we were walking back, somebody grabs my mom and sexually assaults her. And I ran in the house. So I only mention this because I want to say this was the beginning of something that happened in my life that, besides not having a dad and having a young mother, that I remember, adults talking in the other room about what happened. I'm 4. I don't really know too much at that time, but I listen behind doors or off to the side, and I hear what happened. And then as I get older, I figure out what rape is. And one of the things that I always remember holding close to me was I ran. I didn't help her. And I held that like it fucked with me a lot. So as I was growing up, that was the first thing that I ever held heavy on me. And certain ways it did good as me growing up as a young boy into a young teen. I've always been very protective over girls. I have a certain standard and value, and when it comes to how us men treat women, and I hold that very true. Not having the dad and not having the dad, so there was no male guidance around, and it got to the point with this whole situation that even like younger rolling with the homies, you I don't know, but like you got that one dumbass homeboy that's rolling in the car, and he'll fuck around and go, hey, let's go rape that bitch. And I always couldn't hold my temper. I'd take off on homeboy just instantly. And there was times where it was like, I get pulled over to the side by the homie. You can't do that to that dude. You can't do that. Fuck are you doing that for? You know what I mean? It was just a joke.
Oh, so he was joking. That wasn't serious. He thought it was funny.
Either way to me, Lucky, I'll tell you like this, homeboy. Give a fuck what I gotta do to protect a woman.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what I gotta do to protect somebody that's innocent. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do to protect anybody that's in the right. That's just the way I'm hardwired. That's just that's what I hold value to out there. It's one of those things where we know that you learn real quick at growing up the way we grew up, right? You can't beat everybody, but you can sure in the fuck try, and you can protect and you can slow the next man down. I'll tell you that much. So, anyways, so that was like one of the biggest things that I had involved with and affected me. That's the whole point of all this, that affected me. And then I start getting a little older, and I want to say probably I was a little dude that was little Frankie at the age of 8. It was, funny. Grandpa would give me a drink of the Budweiser. Deals from Venice, they would let me hit the joint like at 8, 9, 10. Keep in mind, I come from a family that's alcoholics, functional alcoholics, smoke weed, this, that, and the other. And so that was my little dibble and dabbling of just, getting introduced to weed, alcohol, this and that. You hit, all of a sudden you hit 7th grade, and I live right there in Yosemite, right across from the Eagle Theater.
Yeah.
I come back from when that was a double feature on fucking Thursday night was 75 cents.
Yeah, I saw American Me in that movie theater.
I saw colors.
Yeah.
So you're a young boy going through what I've gone through and seeing what I've seen at that point, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And for me, at that 7th grade, seeing what I've seen and experienced what I've experienced, now it's time to pull. It's time to pull up your big boy pants. It's time to be something or be who you're gonna be and roll with who you're gonna roll with and do what you're gonna do. And so you're 7th grade. You're learning how to. Well, I'm learning how to stand up for myself, go with the flow, learning how to get my ass whooped, learning how to get 7. Because 7, I'll be honest, 7th grade, I'm not. Even the couple little fights that I had won at that point, I'm not smashing a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm beating him up a little bit, this, that, the other. But ultimately, you're just getting your bearings on life. You know what I mean? It's not. But drugs start coming into play. I remember like it was a King Cobra 40 for $1.28 that would fucking rip my ass. You know, and then the moms would catch me like up the street going to a party and find me under a car, you know, all fucked up. I remember crack. So P-Dogs came out for a second. You smoked the P-Dog, and then all of a sudden, you got a guy that they're helping from the church, living on the couch, and he gets a check from his dad, and every time he gets a check, you know, we're already smoking joints together. But once he got the big check, it was off to the races. He liked smoking crack, so he'd always shoot down a Drew Street, get some rock, come back, and you start learning how to smoke fucking P-Dogs. You learn how to start hitting the shit, right? So you figure by that's 13 years old. 13, 14, you're just learning how to fucking, you know, just the way it is. You're learning how to steal a car. You're learning how to smoke crack. You're learning how to smoke dust. You're learning how to roll a joint. You're learning how to fucking drink a 40. I mean, that's just what it was.
Fundamentals of the streets.
Fundamentals. Remember, that's what I was just saying about.
Yeah.
So getting the fundamentals, you know what I mean? Getting the basics down. By the time I'm 15, I've got all that shit down to a science. By 15 now, I'm telling you, I'm showing you, like, I learned by 15, since I have this habit and I don't have a lot of money, I knew I had all the spots. I knew if you wanted something, you wanted something, you wanted something, you wanted something, I had the plug. You go through me, I get this, you get that. And that's how that would uphold my little habits.
Middleman.
That's all it was.
Take a little off the top, baby.
That's it. Even got more smooth with that, letting you know what I was gonna take. You know, simple as that. That's just what it was. And then you start getting popped though. You start getting, you know, you get caught for your first GTA. You go to the halls the first time. You move out of the neighborhood. You know, you move to Santa Clarita where grandma lives now and grandpa lives, and your life's gonna be all better now. You just go out there and you have the same estilo. You have the same mentality. Now you out there, you stand out. Everybody flocks to you. Everybody flocks to you. Everybody caters to you. Everybody looks up to you just because who you are, what you are. You know what I mean? And that's just what it was. So you get in more trouble. You start doing more dope. You start creating more bullshit and more friction and everything. And then you start getting busted again. You get locked up. You go to camp number 1. You come out 4 or 5 months. You go to camp number 2. You get out 3 months. Camp number 4. Get out again. Camp after camp after camp after camp. You asked me by the time I was 16, 17, what I was going to be when I grow up. I was going to tell you I was going to be locked up. I was going to be in the joint. That's what I felt, and that's what I knew. I felt that's what I knew, and that's where I was headed, and I was okay with that. That's what I would say. That's what I'm training for now. That's why I don't give a fuck about getting locked up. Matter of fact, as hard as I would run on the streets, one of the things I would say is getting locked up for 4, 5, 6 months at a time as a juvenile is probably what saved me. That's probably why my mom didn't get a phone call that I was shot. Why I didn't fucking OD. Why I didn't catch a bigger case. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things where you were just trying to I was trying to always out fucking do myself every year. You know what I mean? Go out there and just soldier up in a whole negative way. You know what I mean? And ultimately, I think it was just trying to level up as how foul and how high you can build that bullshit street credibility. You know what I mean? And I make it to 18. I make it to 18, and then I catch one more case as an adult, and then I do that. I do a county lid. And then I get out from there. And then at that point, I'm 19, and I want to start doing better. You know, I want to start chilling out a little bit. But everywhere I looked and how I had wired myself at that point, it's very tough to navigate a different way or align your sights different, or even there was no fucking moral compass at that point. You know, it's still trying to figure out who and what and where you're gonna go and how you're gonna do it. You're trying to fucking find yourself. Keep in mind, there's no that's the whole shit. There's no maturity growth between here and there. You might have had a little bit more hairs on your balls, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're still trying to find yourself. Make it to about 20, and I've always been able to get a job. You know what I mean? I've always been able to work. So I'd get machine shop, this, that. Machine shop when I was about 19, and then I got introduced to, for the city of Burbank, for a painter apprentice program at 20. And I went to a painter apprentice program, and I remember it was like I scored city of Burbank apprentice, $12.75 an hour, 40 hours a week. Ooh, get down, you know what I mean? That was the business. And I remember saying, like, I'm not gonna get loaded, I'm not gonna do dope, I'm gonna straight as a whistle, I'm gonna make this one a career, I'm gonna paint for the city of Burbank. And that lasted about as long as it lasted, and little by little I was getting fucked up. I remember when 9/11 happened. I was so fucking loaded, trying not to get seen by the bosses and shit like that, that when 9/11 happened and everybody was all fucking in an uproar and tripping out and going to the main office and shit like that, I just remember going, hell yeah, everybody's out of my way. Everybody's not looking at me right now. Nobody's fucking with me, you know. And it was just so much fucking doing dope, and dope had always just fucked me up over and over again, you know. And it got to the point where I would even make rules to doing this shit, you know. Start on Thursday. This is how fucked up my thinking was, right? So you start on a fucking Thursday. You can be spun out come Friday and you won't look funny and you'll just be a productive employee. Saturday you have a good one with the fellas, do whatever, all night long. Sunday, wrap it up. You know, don't do no shit on Sunday. The residuals will get you through, and you can drink and do whatever and land the plane a little bit. Monday morning you won't be through with it, and you'll be a little off on Monday, but who the fuck isn't, right? So, fuck it, you're fine. And then Tuesday you'll shake it off a little bit. Yeah. Wednesday you only got to get through a couple more days, and before you know it, guess what? It's Thursday again. Game on. You know what I mean? But the whole get down was like stupid rules of mine. You fucked around and you partied on Sunday, you better have $20 for the rest of the week. You better have $20 a day to get a sack so you can fucking. Can't come. My whole thing was you can't come down on a fucking Tuesday. It'll fuck your whole cha-cha up. You know, that's when you look really fucking stupid. See, you can be on one, and as long as you were on, you were cool. It was the minute you didn't have shit and you were coming down, that's when you act an ass. You look funky. You do all kinds of weird shit. You make an ass out of yourself. You fumble the ball. I mean, you name it, you do when when you're coming down. That's the worst of the worst. You know, so. That's just what it was. And until you experience fucking a whole week, even for myself, the so-called professional dope fiend addict, they were rough. They were really fucking rough. I joke about it, I joke about it on some of my videos. It's like, cause I used to eat a lot of Scooby snacks, right? That's where you get a little piece of tissue and you put some dope in it and you twist it up, break off the extra tissue and you pop it back like a pill.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, homeboy, when you're on a good one and you're fucking around and that thing hits you, it fucking depends how long you've been fucking around and how much you've been doing. But typically, no matter what, it always smacks you back at first. It creeps up your arms, it creeps up the back of your fucking neck, up to your head, and it overamps you, so it smacks you back. It puts you in like a reverse fucking giddy up, right? You're overamping. And then once that levels off a little bit, it'll level off, and then, bam, fucking like a ninja, homeboy. Fucking eyesight, hearing, your pizzazz, it all just fucking comes right back, and you're off to the races. That's what it was. So when you fucking took this Scooby snack, homeboy, you never knew who or what was gonna be in front of you. And it smacks you back, homeboy. I've had the fucking superior, the one fucking boss that you don't want to be in front of. You don't want to even suspect you're fucking weird or you're off. And for some fucking reason, everything's cool, and he decides to talk to you at that certain fucking point, and you're cool at the moment. So you go, you start talking to him, and then bam, that motherfucking snack kicks in, and you feel it, and you gotta still hold. You gotta stay in pocket, but there's no stopping it. You start melting right in front of the motherfucker, right? you start tripping, right? You can't do shit. And then the worst one is like he asks you something. He fucking asks you a question. And here you go. You gotta answer. And when that shit's fucking discombobulating you and smacking you back, and you go to talk. And I've done it a few times. You just have to kind of dive away. You got to just dive away in this most fucking retarded, awkward looking fucking situation. And how do you play that shit off? You can't. You're game over. You're deemed a fucking weirdo at that point. Something's wrong with that kid. You know what I mean? It's just what it was. It was just a whole lot of fucking using, and keep in mind, when I'm telling you this part, working for the city of Burbank, this is still fun. We still call it fun. As heavy as this was, it was still fun at that point. At this point, I'm not even calling it misery yet. I haven't even hit misery at this point. It's not until you. And then it's the shit that you do on all this. You start befriending the fucked up boss. He starts revealing shit to you. Oh, I smoke weed. I store extra paint over here. Hey, I hook these dudes. He starts telling you all his game, and then you start slanging shit to him. So you start slanging weed to him because he tells you he smokes. You're having powwows with them. You're having powwows with them off the job site, and then you're breaking it down to him. Hey, well, look, just don't front me off in front of the guys no more. Don't treat me a certain way. I won't ever say nothing, but just don't take me off. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll stay cool. You stay cool. I do what I do. You do what you do. Simple as that, right? And then I get fired. One fucking thing after another, I get fired. He gets a fucking attitude. I call him on his bullshit, and then he fucking fires me. So there goes that one. And then you just start hitting misery more and more. Like my primo right here, Predict, right? He's one that seen me in the thick of shit. From being this wild, this fucked up to, man, we used to barbecue. We used to, look, I could guarantee you, I bought the most charcoal, carne asada, and beer for a whole summer, but never ate. It was basically just to be outside, just to be in the mix, just to be drinking, just so I can get my get down on. You know what I mean? It's just late. What we're doing right now is we're digging a big fucking trench, right? Big fucking trench, everybody, of when misery's gonna set in and hit. Cause all, like I'm saying, at this point it's all fun, it's all game still. We fast forward to 24 years old. So now my barbecue's lasted 3 years. No food has gotten eaten. Everything under the sun of dysfunction is happening. And I knew the relationship that I was in was getting rocky and was getting fucked up more and more as the months were going on. And you wake up one day out of a stoop, out of a fucking, you finally hit the bed and you wake up out of a stoop, and you get up and you look to the living room, and there's my ex friend that she hasn't seen forever, and there's her mom she doesn't even fucking talk to, and they have half my place packed half my shit, didn't even hear nothing, and they're all in there, and just to show her this is how sick I was. I took one look at that. I probably rolled my eyes or something, and I went to the bathroom, called my homeboy, told him it's happening, because I had a feeling it was about to happen like that. And I said, get here ASAP, it's happening, have me an issue ready, whatever. And I brushed my teeth, and before I was done brushing my teeth, homeboy was already out honking. And I fucking ran outside, jumped, said lates, fucking hit the car. He threw me a Scooby snack, and he's like, it happened. I was like, yeah, it happened. She's gone. She's leaving. I just lost at that point, I'd lost my probably 10-year relationship at that point. And I'm losing it. At that point, that was my everything. So there, I just lost everything. And he's like, what do you want to do? Let's go to Venice. Let's go play handball. And that's what it was for me. I didn't want to feel nothing. I didn't want to fucking look at nothing. I didn't want to feel. I didn't want to look. Fuck, my best idea at that point was, let's do some more dope and go play handball. Simple as that. That's just how fucked your mentality could get when you're getting as loaded for as long as I was getting loaded for, and thinking that was the way. And that's just how deep I got into my addiction and my using. It didn't matter. Nothing fucking mattered. You try to keep things together. You try to fucking hold it together. You even try to convince yourself this is the way. But all you're doing is you're destroying yourself day after day after day, month after month after month, creating a deeper and deeper hole. And at the same time, the thing I didn't realize is you're getting spiritually broke. Your soul's getting eaten from the inside out. You're living a whole life of strength, right? And you're losing it. You're not getting harder. You're getting fucking darker and decayed. Don't get that twisted. You're not getting fucking rougher. You're getting your ass fucking handed to you. You're beating yourself down on a daily. And I took that one to a fucking totally deep end, miserable, lonely, uncomfortable situation, and alone, and I got clean for the first time. I got clean. I went into the rooms of AA, and I started working program, the 12 steps, sponsor, all that good shit, and I got clean for the first time, and it felt good.
24 years old?
25, we'll call it 25.
Gotcha.
And there we go. 20 now we're rolling in a different vibe. So 25 years old, it's like, because I start going out there, I start painting for some dude, and then that turned into, by 26, I had my own 3-man crew. I remember I did my first fucking paint job on Normandy and 65th. I remember how much fucking work I did on that house, and at that time I only charged so much, and I just remember where I came from painting wise, But those are the things I did. You stayed humble. That's the fucking thing. That was the first time that I ever seen what it was like to live clean. You know what I mean? To not have to be intoxicated, not to be all fucked off, not to be worrying about shit. I remember I would get so fucking happy that I'd be so happy after like 6 months that I was actually doing this and I was actually living right and I was actually being clean and I was enjoying what this new way of living, how I was becoming, and the freedom of it all, right? That I couldn't wait to wake up in the morning, get a butt crack early, go get a Winchell's fucking coffee, go to Home Depot and fucking look at the shit that I couldn't buy because I didn't have the money, but window shop for 2 hours. But I remember at that time, it was the first time that I was like so fucking happy that I wasn't getting loaded and I wasn't destroying myself and I wasn't running amok, that I would do shit like that. I wanted to wake up. And I don't know fucking about anybody else, but even to this day, people that are not fucking fucked up on dope or not fucking alcoholics, just normies that don't want to get out of fucking bed. Just normal motherfuckers that just to this day don't want to get out of bed. All those people that don't want to get out of bed today, right? For me, what it was like getting up and living differently and having that freedom of addiction, freedom of bullshit, freedom of all the bondages of addiction that I had, it was something new to me, and I embraced the fuck out of it, and I gave it a shot, and I started feeling the difference, and I just ran with it. It was like a fucking little kid with all the fucking Easter baskets, the little kid with all the whole piñata instead of just the little bag. I mean, it was overwhelming. It was surreal. And to me, it was the business. That was my motherfucking celebration. Fellas, it's like going from this to that, to this, to that, to this, to that, which we didn't even touch on easy hundreds of different little things that happened in between that were fucked from this way to that way. Grandma was a big. Grandma and Grandpa were a big ass part of my heart, right? And just giving you an example, I got an apartment and I lived the closest I've ever lived to my grandmother. And because of my using, I probably saw her the least amount in my whole life. And then when she passed, I was too fucked off to even absorb it. Too fucked up to even support it, to be there for anybody. And it's the unfortunate fucking things that I had to put myself through, right? To get to where I'm at today. And it's one of those things where, sometimes I move to where I'm at today, and how I'll sit there and say, if it wasn't for my past, I wouldn't be who I am today. That's absolutely true, but I'll be the first one to fucking tell all you guys. I wouldn't mind if we left that. I wouldn't mind if I had to experience a couple of those things or a handful of those things that happened to me to make who I am today. It's not that I doubt it. It's just, I don't have no regret. It's just there's some things that I would take as like, I wish I didn't have to fucking experience that. I didn't have to go through that. It didn't have to be that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do-over.
Yeah. So it's just, it's too much in my history of using, and it's enough to touch on all that with how much dope we got. I think we all get an understanding of how much fucking Frank Hernandez, commitment soldier, did dope, right? So it's that's just what it was. It was a whole lot it was a long process of, well, here, I'll just give a quickie then. So here, the wrap up on me using dope was 25 to almost 29. I stayed clean. All right. And then relationship was still funky. My uncle from Venice gets murdered. and they rejected my C33 painting license. After thinking I had it, they gave me a denial letter. So 1, 2, 3. At that point, I'm not running recovery. I'm kind of dry, doing things on my own. And I remember just when all that went down, I made a conscious decision to fuck everything up again. I remember. I sat my crew down. Hey, guys. I say, hey, guys, look. I'm going to sink the ship. I told them just like that. I'm going to sink the ship. Fuck this world. Fuck this life. Fuck doing good. Fuck playing by the rules. Fuck it all. You do everything to me because you did it. I was doing everything fucking to my best ability, doing it from my heart, doing it this way, doing it that way, being genuine, doing to the next, doing all this positive shit, and then blah, blah, blah. And the thing was, I wasn't prepared to handle that shit. So to see for me, a case of the fuck it's for the fucking birds, not for me. See, I get a case of the fuck it's, I destroy everything. I'm not cool. Hey, I like your videos. I'm not. Hey, I want you on my podcast. I'm not. None of that. I'm not primo. I'm not fucking husband. I'm not daddy. See, none of us want to be, you ain't shit, right? And that's what happens to me. I don't become shit if I start getting loaded again. I just go back to old funky, fucked up ways, and it's not funny no more as you get older. You wanna try to make something of yourself. So I go back out, and then for me, when I was older, now you're 30. When you go back out there, the fucking streets want you. You get a red carpet. You get a red carpet treatment. You get the old fucking, where you been? Where you been at? What's up now? Oh, look at you. Look all healthy. Ooh, you stronger. You this, you that. And you go back out there, and before you know it, you're that much so-called smarter, right? And you're that much stronger. That just means you can go do a bunch of things harder. So you just go back out there and I ran amok. I ended up here, there, this, that, holding it down in some interesting places, trying to lose myself really quick, putting myself in some interesting situations. But all in all, it was just fortunately I met my wife. And fucking we hit it off, and we started, playing together, and I was still dabbling at the time. And then bottom line is fucking, I'd always time it to like where I'd go visit her. I'd be running amok, and then I would like get to a certain point, and then I'd hit her up and be like, "What's up, baby? Go visit you." And then she'd be like, "Come with it." And so then I would go visit her, and before you knew it, there was a couple times, because that was from Highland Park, all the way from Highland Park to fucking Carson. So fucking go out there, and I think she gave me a beer one night. She gave me a beer, and we were kicking it. And fucking, before I took her back to the pad and go home, I had to pull out the last little sack. I had to like get jiggy so I could drive. And then I remember I had to expose it to her. What's that? Oh, it's a little bit of shit. What shit? Oh man, it'll wake me up. You know what I mean? So I remember I'd hit it just so I'd have enough energy to drop her off and get back to the pad, and then she'd take a little. Let me try it, right? And then and then she talked to me all night. I can't sleep. No. I don't know why you like this. It's not that great, you know? And I'm like, you just took a little, whatever. And then that happened again. And then one way or another, we always played around and say that I kidnapped her. Because when her parents when they saw me, they didn't want her with me. So one thing happened to another, and I ended up taking her. So I took her, and then once I took her, I was like, so you always want to try that shit, right? And you always said it was fucked up. You want to try the get down now? You know what I mean? So I took her for the first time. And then it was like an eye opener. She got loaded for the first time, truly getting down, and it was game on from there. I took her with me, and we ran amok for, I don't know, about a year. So that was me and the old lady getting jiggy and doing the do, and don't have to get into the particulars of that one. Let's just say it was rough. It was a trip. It was interesting to say the least. And then she got pregnant with our first daughter, Jenna. And so right at that moment, the minute she found out she was pregnant, she cold turkey. She had quit, and then I pumped the brakes. And then and that was my G baby. I called her my G baby. Jenna's my G baby. She was born in Gardena.
Is she gonna be a track star? Like run fast?
Maybe.
Because I had a baby from meth, and it's the fastest run out of all my kids.
Right now, her mouth. Right now, her mouth. You know, she's in her wits. It's crazy because it's a trip. It's not until you look at your kids, right, and you see them grow, and you spend a lot of time with them, and like my Jenna, I'm April 5th, she's April 6th. So on top of being my daughter, her daughter, the mixture of the two plus being, that's what I say, kids are like their dad, like their mom, but they're a fucking enhancement of themselves. You know, so that little trifecta, and then I watched her, and I watched her, when you could see a kid fucking literally thinking, the hamster wheels fucking running fast, they're trying to compute shit together, like she overloads. She's a little girl that's always been able to put 3-4 things together and compute it to one. It's when your daughter's 4 years old and she's been talking since she's 2.5, saying her first word. Now she's full blown talking at 4, and she starts a conversation about this to get to this, to get to that, all just to get the prize what she wanted. You know, you start seeing how she fucking brought up this to get to this to get to this.
She's smart.
Oh, she just gets it like that.
Let's take a pause real quick, bro. So you're completely sober now, besides that nicotine you're blowing right there, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so right now you seem very tense. You seem very wound tight. This conversation is very, very tense, bro. How do you relax, my boy? I mean, do you smoke weed or you can't smoke weed?
I can do it. I'll tell anybody, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Anybody.
I'm talking about you, not everybody else.
Me. I can do whatever I want. I just choose not to. And what relaxes me is painting, my construction work. One of my biggest things that I do that calms me down, puts me in a zen, gets me in a comfort zone is painting, doing construction. Watching a fucking Netflix movie.
Your life sucks then, is what you're saying.
No, it sucks. It sucks so bad that it's so good. You know what I mean?
I'm just fuck with you, bro.
No,
I'm trying to break this tension you got going right now, bro. Very tense, bro.
It's because look, we haven't got to the commitment soldier part. We haven't got to what the fuck commitment soldier's doing.
Okay, but we're getting to the root of it.
Because it's a long sorry guys. So it's a long fucking process of how young I started, how much shit I went through, how much shit I experienced, even when I kept out a bunch of shit. You know,
But that's the good shit. Maybe you're keeping out the good shit. Like, one thing about Hoodstocks right here is we tell the grimy stories sometimes, bro. I mean, you mentioned you gave your girl, you gave your girl a Scooby snack on your way out the door. You were supposed to give your girl the Scooby snack when you got there, because the Scooby snack, 2 Scooby snacks together, is a lot of Scooby-Doo fun, dog.
Oh, Scooby-Doo fun. No,
How does he give her a Scooby snack on the way out the door, dog? What the fuck?
Scooby-Doo
Setting
fun.
yourself up for not. She ain't answering now. Why? Because she's off on a good one, bro. You took off, homie.
No. So back in those days, it wasn't like Scooby snacks were everywhere. Like when the time that I give her a little cha-cha we were smoking a little bullshit, and she ripped the pipe once or twice.
How do you rip a pipe? You mean break a pipe?
No, like hit the pipe.
Okay, rip the pipe. I'm sorry. When I think of rip, I think of ripping a bone. You know what I mean? I got you though. Go ahead, my G.
So that's just little bits of that. You know, it's a little bit of, that's just how the little bits of
How she got started into the bigger shits, and then I don't want to make a debacle of all the fun shit that me and her did getting loaded. You know, it's one of those things.
Part of the life, baby. It's a part of the story.
Well, okay,
So you're being very cautious on how you're telling your story.
Oh, absolutely, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where, look, I can throw out a Frank Hernandez Friday. I can throw the amount of grimy shit that I want to expose to everybody and say is pretty much out there already. You know, I can tell you a Scooby Stack story. I can tell you tweaker pets, tweaking and painting. I can the camping story.
What is a camping story, dog? Did somebody get bit by a snake in the dick and, you know what I mean?
No, it's more like fucking, once again, just taking me out on a fucking good one with all his family and friends. I'm not doing so well at the moment, so we go out to the fucking camping trip, and it's a lot of his older uncles and aunts and shit like that, and people you don't want to be fucking weird around or anything. And little does my boy know that I'm doing the do. So
hold on real quick. Hold on. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to cut you off real quick. So it seems like most of your journey of being high is hiding how high you were. Now, that's taking the fun out of being high, bro. When you get high, and this is just me, this is my opinion, this is my perspective on the point of getting high. When you get high, you wild the fuck out and you let everybody know. You high as fuck. But I guess, but then again, this is me on the street. This isn't me trying to maintain a job in Burbank. So I guess there's different levels. I mean, functional people functionally getting high, functional alcoholics, so on and so forth. So I get it. But man, bro, getting high and having to hide that you're high around everybody around you, bro. Damn, that's a hard time to enjoy being high. I mean, why were you getting high then, bro?
That's because you couldn't stop. There was no stopping. There was no stopping getting high. There's nothing was gonna fuck up your program. When you had an assignment, when you looked at it as an assignment, like you gotta fucking go. Like today, every day was like how much and how much can you get? How much can you do? When's the next come up? What can you do in between? You know, all that shit. That's just what it is, and just part of my story. That's all it is.
Let me tell you this right now. I want to tell you a story real quick, bro. So I got out the penitentiary. It was this time I got out the penitentiary, dog. I'm trying to do good, dog. I'm working at a fucking non-union bootleg ass electrical company, right? Anybody can get a job here. All you got to say is you know how to screw in a light bulb, basically, right? We're working night shifts at Targets and Walmarts or some shit like that. And anyway, so we would get different characters, bro. You know, and sometimes we'll be me and the foreman, the homie Will, dog. Shout out to Will. That's my boy right there to this day, dog. We stayed friends since then. But anyways, Will, we'd be like, all right, we got some new dudes. And we'd be like, oh shit, is this dude high? I don't know. And so this is the dude. And I'm not saying it's you, but you can tell this dude is 1,000% trying not to act high. So we had this one dude one time. He had long hair, white dude, and me and homie were like, this dude is tweaked the fuck out, but he's trying his hardest not to be tweaked the fuck out. And we knew he was tweaked out, and he knew that we knew that he was tweaked out this one time when he's drilling. he's drilling onto some fucking, they call them gondolas, you know what I mean? And they're the things that the racks in between stores that you hold merchandise on. Sometimes we had to move, I think they're called gondolas. And we had to move on because different arrangements from the department store. And so anyways, this dude's on a gondola and he's fucking drilling on that shit. And just so happened, he gets his hair caught in the drill. And that shit said, and it pinned his fucking head to the fucking gondola, you know what I mean? And that shit was fucking hilarious, dog. We said, because we heard him say, ah! Yeah, I mean, we all looked and we see some dude with his drilled up. Yeah. And we said, you motherfucker, you high as fuck. I mean, but bro, wow, what a very tense story about a dude getting high under the most tense situations. Why don't you just say, fuck it, I'm not gonna work, I'm gonna wild out, I'm gonna jack off all day long, I'm gonna sell this shit, I'm the middleman already, you know what I mean? Charge a little bit extra, like, I mean, you never, you follow me where I'm going with this?
Okay, so like, look, if you wanna fill in the fucking blanks with jacking off, and there's plenty of jacking off, there's plenty of fucking, all that fucking jacking off shit, I mean.
Would you consider yourself a fucking professional?
Jacking offer?
Yes.
Professional jack offer.
Okay, thank you.
That's part of it. Okay, so you want to hear, okay, look, 19 years old, working at a fucking valve engineering, that's a pool supply store, right? We set up one of the 40 fucking foot trailers with all the empty chlorine fucking, and chlorine and whatever, the chemicals and shit, and my boy starts working there, and he's like, you got this all fucked up. He goes, look, you can form the fucking boxes to where you can move this row to move this row, make a path, flip a box over, get loaded back there, jump back on the forklift, smash on. There was a fucking the owner's Cadillacs were back there. It turned into like little accidents. Boom, you hit the fucking Cadillac with the fucking forklift. Boom, it's a joke. You know, spun out, bam, hitting again. You're fucking, my position was called yard dog, right? So one of the things that I had to do was cut the fucking PVC pipe. Cut the PVC pipe for the pool guys. So here's Frankie all fucking spun out on a good one, handling business. No one ever, at that place, nobody ever really knew. No one really gave a fuck or paid attention if you were spun or not. And so here's cool ass Frankie doing his thing, woo, 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 and cutting at the fucking PVC. And right there where we cut the fucking PVC is right next to a ramp, a big old ramp to go inside to the warehouse. So typically what you do is you cut the PVC and then you cut a 2x4 almost to the same size. And where I'm cutting the fucking 2x4, it's probably the shorter piece, like 4-foot piece. And I fucking, bam, I cracked that motherfucker. And here comes this little piece, boom, and it comes up and cracks me in the fucking head. And that fucking thing cracks. So you figure 2x4, shorter piece, how hard it would have to come up, hit you in the fucking head and crack a little here. And I look up and a lot of Asian pool guys, right? And he's looking at me like, oh, shit. Whoa. And I'm like, what? What's wrong with you? He's like, your head. And I went like this, and I got probably this far out, and it was a fucking ball, like a fucking softball size fucking, you know, like on a cartoon when he gets hit with a fucking mallet and whoop.
Yeah.
Bam, the fucking big old fucking Wally Lump right there. I fucking go, he's like tripping out. I walk to the fucking my boss, and he looks at me, and he's like, what the fuck? And I'm just standing there like, you know, shit like that happens to you. You know what I mean? A lot of funky ass shit. It's just.
I mean, it's kind of I get it. You're high, so you feel even more guilty, dog. You're like, oh shit, I did that because I was high, and now I feel like I'm suspect of being high. I'm being a little weird because I'm trying to hide this shit, and then that shit happens. So you feel even worse with the better lack of words. You know what I mean? Worse, like more guilty in what you're doing. But I mean that can happen to anybody, right? I mean when you're constructing stuff and you're building stuff, you know, I mean construction, I mean accidents happen, but I get what you're saying. So you end up with a fucking lump on your head.
It's like, look, when you're fucking painting, bro, like so when you're painting and you're fucking on one, right? I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give two fucks. As long as I was flying around like a pterodactyl, masking shit up, painting shit, handling my business, it didn't matter to me if you came up to me and you were the lead and you were telling me, "Hey, brother, you all right?" And I'm like, "What?" And you don't blink. You breathe a little funny.
Especially when you high, you don't blink.
You know, yeah, you sitting there like fucking handling your business and just trying to do anything and everything to stay under the radar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where you're fortunate that you're even in the position and working where you're working at. You know, it's just bottom line is, you know, you go through all this bullshit, you go through all this using, you go through all the times doing it, and sure there was like, you know, you want to talk about fun times. When you didn't give a fuck and you're out there running amok and you didn't give a fuck anybody was loaded. You're the one going to the clubs, getting up on the bar, fucking shaking bottles, making an ass out of yourself, dancing, picking up, doing anything, talking to anybody, making things happen anytime, anywhere, bringing a fucking energy to every fucking little party out there. I mean, just doing the damn thing, you know, wilding out like you said. I mean, there's plenty of wilding out.
So you used to get fucked up and go to bars and dance on the table.
No, those clubs.
Oh, the clubs? You go to clubs?
Bars. I would get thrown out because I throw change at the dancers, and you don't ever throw change at the dancers. You don't ever do that. You get thrown out real quick if you throw change at the dancers.
I mean, money's money, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's what I thought.
I mean, are you throwing quarters or are you throwing pennies, dog? I mean, because I think there might be a couple of different, levels of disrespecting a stripper or a dancer. You know what I mean? Like, bro, those are quarters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the 50-cent piece. At that time, I probably had a 50-cent piece, 3 dimes, and a peso on me. You know what I mean?
You had no business there, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. So it's one of those things where just you end up in a lot of fucking places. You end up in a lot of places where you don't really even expect to end up there. You just fucking roll. You're just rolling.
Obviously, because if you show up to a strip club with just pocket change, yeah, you didn't expect to roll there, or you were just like really tripping.
You were just in one of those moments.
Yeah,
there's a lot of times where you're just in one of those fucking moments.
Going with the flow in the backseat of the car. Is that what you're saying?
Wherever the fuck you end up making it. It's better than just sitting by yourself. So like sitting by yourself, my boy, it just was not the thing to do. That's when you're gonna get stuck on one of them fucking masturbating fucking binges. That's when you're gonna roll through all the fucking lotion. You're gonna create all them fucking get locked up and carpal tunnel from fucking beating your meat for fucking 8 hours on end. It's fucking up the fucking ceiling. When you fucking beating your meat so fucking hard and you're nutting on the fucking ceiling, you know you're handling your business. You know what I mean?
You have not nutted on one ceiling, my boy.
I've nutted on the fucking ceiling, no boy. It's inevitable. When you're running, it's inevitable. You're running on a fucking hot one for days on end, and your fucking internals are hotter than fucking they should ever be, right? And you're fucking rubbing one out for the fucking marathon, and you finally fucking let one go.
So this is at a point of the buildup, and you're extremely horny. And
no.
And you knock the
Let's picture
popcorn
all
off the
that.
ceiling.
We're not horny. Let's picture that one, but there's no horny involved. That's how sick it gets. That's how you hit the ceiling. You get that stimulated, but with no horny, and you still hit the ceiling.
Okay. Ever walk into one of this dude's crib, you look at the ceiling, see what kind of shape the ceiling's in, and be like, all right, this feels good. You know what I mean?
Nah, but look, for real though, it's like, so everybody, we get the fucking understanding of how fucked off I was and how saturated I was and how funky things got and how long things, were like that. And then but perfect example. See right here, Lucky's telling me like, how fucked was that trying to hold it in pocket, so wound up, so tight, can't wild out, just trying to hold it in pocket for so long. How fucked up was that? And that's what it became. It wasn't fun no more. It was just layers and layers of robbing from myself, my soul, my mental, my strength, my everything, my whole being. Just taking. And then here, we'll just get to it. So one last fucking time, here I go, right? It's one of my wife's friends. It's she's lesbian. It's her birthday. Fucking, let's take her out. Take her to a bar. Fucking in the valley. Da-da-da. It's a gay bar. Come on, Frank, let's go. We go there. Hey, you know, have a beer. It's chill. Have a beer. Not thinking about no shit.
Yeah.
Get to the fucking bathroom, and it's pretty low key. Not too many people there, and fucking some gay dude. Hey, what's up? He looks at me, bats his eyes. You know, what's up? I'm like, dude, get away from me. And he fucking, I go this way, and next thing you know, I hear, hey, I bet you like this. And he's fucking holding a sack of dope up in the air. So this is back to how quick I fucking respond, what I do. I just walk up to him, I snatch the bag out of his hand, I snatch him up, I throw him out of the bathroom. And then back to my shit, back to my bullshit. Here's a big sack of dope. Right away, I start going on the time frame, how long I've been in here, how long did that take, how long does it typically take me to go to the bathroom. My wife's right out there, fucking, okay, I don't have a rig, I don't have a pipe, I don't have this, I don't have that. What do I do? Fuck it, make a Scooby snack. No, that's gonna that's gonna take too long to go put it in the tissue, this, that, and the other. So there I go, whoop, I start fucking just eating it.
Whew.
Oh, nasty as a motherfucker. But back to showing myself still how fucked I am. So I start eating it, and then not just being a fucking gentleman and not trying to hold it in pocket. I could eat just a little bit, but I eat all of it. It's about 2 G's, 2 grams, 2 big old fucking chunkies. Wow, I eat all of it. I go outside, back to playing pool and shit, but I made the time frame. Remember, I made the fucking time frame. So I go back out, and next thing you know, I come to, my wife tripping. What the fuck did you do? You're loaded. You're high. You're on one. You did something. Forever and a day, I don't give a fuck. You caught me. I don't care if you showed me a video of me smoking the pipe. I'm gonna tell you that wasn't me. So I run in, nah, and then I fucking see him back to it's not fun no more, Lucky. It's not fun anymore, guys.
You know what, bro? I don't think you're fun, bro. I don't think you're fun when you get high, bro.
No, I'm absolutely.
You put too much pressure on yourself when you get high.
No, guys, seriously, it's one of these things where
I could never get high with this dude. This dude would have me stressed the fuck out. He's like, he's got a stopwatch. He's like, we got 5 seconds. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it, dog.
No, it was fun. It really was. It's all the in-betweens, homeboy. It's look.
What are the in-betweens?
The in-betweens.
Are they time frames?
No, the in-betweens. Look, as long as nobody's there, like, it's just you and the boys, whatever, you're outside of the crib, you're not at work, or you go out together, game on. You know what I mean? We do this, we do that. We sitting there joking, clowning, those joking clown sessions. You know when old school shit where all you needed was you, one of the fellas, 2 of the fellas, and a 18-pack? Yeah. And you just sit right there and you just chop it up and you start clowning, and one thing leads to another, and then it just turns into a fucking 3-hour kicking session where you're chopping it up, making everybody laugh, doing this, doing that, in the moment. I don't know how to reconstruct all that shit during a cast right here like this. In the moment, feeding off some funny shit, the high, the this, the that, the vibe of wherever you're at. It was quite fun. The thing is I was somebody that went out there and I would do the most left field shit. I would do the thing that you would think nobody would do.
What, like steal a Cadillac converter?
No, I'd steal the hubcaps and the emblems, and then fucking sit in the car and then fucking get the owner that came out tripping on it, get him high. Shit like that. It's one of those things where...
You can honestly tell me the one time you stole somebody's hubcaps, homie, waited for them to come out and got him high.
Got them high. Ain't got them high.
That's a new one. I ain't never heard that one in my motherfucking life, boy.
No, that ain't true. that ain't.
I mean, I just heard it right now. Mother steals the hubcaps, sits in the car, waits for the dude to get out and be like, hey, Over here.
Come here real quick.
Recognize these?
Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something. You know what I mean? It's just like that. You know what I mean? But look.
Bottom line is with all this shit, right? Where we just got all over, what we got all over right now was just the last time I got fucked up and I got on one, and I remember sitting there, you know, going, fuck, I did it again. One last fucking one, right? We had just made it to UCLA. She just made it to UCLA. UCLA got the whole fucking kit and caboodle scholarship, moved into the UCLA housing, had Holly, fucking had the kids. Everything was situated, everything was straight, and here goes Frank fucking doing his dumbass shit again. And
Still in hubcaps. Getting the neighbor high.
oh, fucked up. And about to lose the kids, about to lose the house, about to lose everything. She told me, she goes, I ain't gonna sit here. I can't bank on you. I can't count on you. I can't nothing. You know, that's just bottom line. I can't count on you if you're gonna do shit like that. And once again, you showed me that you don't have no holdback. You don't have no
Self-control.
nothing.
Yeah. I'm told that to this day.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And so
And I'm sober.
I'm sitting there going, fuck, like, how do I fix this one? Shit's fucked up at this point. The way I feel, everything. How the fuck? And I'm sitting there going, damn, I really did a fucking bad one this time. How do I fix this one?
Well, usually you go to jail. You go to jail, and then you come out of jail. You know what I mean? Fucking ready to go. You know what I mean? Talking about Jesus. Talking about, I'm going to be the next president. Drinking that motherfucking 40. The homie just got out on trip. He's just having a good time, dog. But yeah, I mean, for me, the reboot, the reset button has always been jail. Because I maxed this bitch out till fucking not hit the roof, but go through the ceiling and possibly tear the structure down. You know what I mean? My cousin's right here. Shout out to my cousin Nick right here. He's here. He'll attest to that shit. But anyways, this isn't my testimony. This is your testimony. Everybody has their own testimony, so to speak, like their stories. You know what I mean, right? Stories that we share and we tell them the way we tell them. But when you tell your story, it seems like very like you're bringing yourself back into that time. And here you are high on hood stocks and you're trying to hold it back. And you're almost telling your story the same way. Like, whoa, did this dude just get high? He is very, very tense. I mean, what subjects make you feel free?
Here, we're getting to it.
Okay.
And fuck it, we're here.
Okay. My bad. Oh shit!
it.
There we go. There we go.
No,
Someone
fuck.
just hit that switch right now. It wasn't me.
No, look, sorry everybody, right? Whatever. You either took what you took from it and did what you did with it or not. I mean, that's just what it is. It's there.
No, it was good, bro. And I'm not giving you a hard time about that.
No.
Okay, good.
Lucky.
Good.
Hard time, good time, bad time, this time, that time. It don't fucking matter. It does what it does. Remember I told you that before we got here?
Yeah.
Now this is gonna do what it does. So fucking, I'm sitting there going, how do I fix this?
Gotcha.
And I'm going, fuck, I fucked everything up. And then out of nowhere, it fucking came to me. All you got to do is do right. Don't do that no more. Get into recovery. Go the other direction, and truly do it, and never look back. And just keep going forward. So there it was. I made a decision. I stuck to it, and I started doing right. I started fucking I remember going to my first NA meeting. I was fucking, okay, so you're in your first fucking meeting, you sit back in the back of the fucking meeting, and you feel awkward, you look awkward, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? And I remember I went and got a fucking banana, yes sir, a banana. I peeled a fucking banana. I'm eating this banana like a fucking broken monkey.
Can you peel a banana with your feet?
Only on Thursdays.
Because that's the beginning of motherfucking Feed Me Friday, baby.
And that's how you made a fucking Feed Me Friday. Without the fucking Thursday, and it all made sense, guys, right? Everybody was looking forward to a Friday, right? Friday this, Friday that. Can't wait till Friday. Well, why don't you just push it up a day and fucking make it Thursday?
You know what's funny, bro? Is you make me laugh when you said it, like getting high, feeling awkward. I never felt awkward, bro. You know what I mean? I always felt like I was the flyest motherfucker in the room, dog. And I made everybody else feel awkward except me. Cause they're like, look at this motherfucker right here. He's like 125 pounds. I mean, you could say all of the cheekbone, you know what I mean? And to me, I was like, shit, I got a chiseled body, baby. You know what I mean? I'm cut the fuck up, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a fine motherfucker, you know what I mean? I'm high as fuck, baby. I'm making, but bro, never in the world did I feel like, oh shit, this is awkward. I'm high.
You try to keep that shit down to the minimum. I was the motherfucker that would get the gallon of fucking milk, pour it out, even if it was a half gallon left, or the full gallon, pour it out and go, hey, I gotta go get more milk. And I wouldn't come back for 6 days. Okay, so I think that's what you want to hear. Is what happened fucking Frankie in those 6 days after I poured the milk out and went to say I was gonna go get more milk. You know, it was days.
So motherfuckers knew you. They said, "Oh shit, we're out of eggs.
We're fucking out of milk. We're out of this. We're out of that." You know, and that was the one for a long time. I knew when you start realizing that you didn't need a homeboy, all right, you didn't need a road dog. You didn't need a homie no more to call up and roll with you. That I knew I could just take a ride around the neighborhood or take a drive and I'll bump into somebody or something, and game on. You'd be off to the races, and you run into all kinds of shit. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like the tweaker pet story. Never in a fucking million years did I ever sit there think that some vato was taking me to a spot right there to connect. Take me a few times, and then I can't get a hold of the vato, right? And here comes me and wanting to get some shit, so I roll up to the pad by myself. I go up into the fucking pad. I go up there and knock, get in. Whatever, explain myself, get down, jiggy, and then fucking I hear something up in the attic. First time I didn't think two shits of it, just think I'm tweaking, whatever, right? Go back again and fucking I hear that shit again. I'm like, what the fuck? And the fucking dude notices that I'm noticing that. So he gets all this, he's a funky looking Jewish weirdo. I wouldn't say he's a biker. He wasn't a biker, a cholo.
A Jewish weird biker. Let's go.
Let's go. Weird Jewish biker. And he's like, he sees me. He's like, you hear that on? And I'm like, yeah. What the fuck is that?
That's when you open up the backpack and pull out the bag.
No. He fucking.
And the screwdriver.
No,
I got you, dog.
He gets all giddy and shit. Like, fuck, you got to see this. You got to check this out. I'm all, what do you got? And so he takes me over to the fucking kitchen. And there's a fucking latch, one of those crawl space latches. So he undoes it. He brings it down, and then the minute he fucking opens that thing, you see like hazy light. You see like a little bit of smoke, and then you just smell this like stale, just this smell.
Stale. Let me ask you a question, bro. At this point, while you're looking up this fucking staircase that goes to the attic, what is he wearing? Is he standing now in a Speedo?
No, he's like.
Is he trying to lure you into
like a G-string with a pocket in the back, something like that?
Go ahead, my bad, dog.
You know, so he's.
I've never heard of a G-string with a pocket in the back. You talking about the pocket?
No, the pocket.
The motherfucking.
No, the pocket. It's the pocket. It's just for banana. Put the banana in the pocket.
The back pocket?
It's a little pocket on the
G-string. It's like a holster?
It's like a holster. Mini holster.
So this dude's got a holster between his butt cheeks.
No, mini holster off to the right cheek. G-string, pocket in the back.
You're talking about some assless chaps, because the G-string goes straight down the middle.
It's all about the pocket, everybody. Listen, if you just see where the position and what the size of the pocket was, then that was what made the G-string. Trust me, that's what it was.
Oh, when you pulled the G-string to the side, and then you got the pocket.
Oh, you had the advanced adjustable pocket one?
Bro, you really got me lost on this shit right here. I'm really trying to figure out what the am I the only one lost right here, dog? We got a house right here, and I'm not gonna put you too much more on the spot,
no,
dog.
So he fucking already you gotta imagine
you're looking up a staircase.
No,
you see smoke.
You're halfway tripping on fucking homeboy, how giddy he's getting. Like he's about to show.
Excited.
He's excited to show you
something. He's got a bulge in his pants.
with the pocket in the back.
Go ahead, dog. My bad, dog. I'm trying to really make light of this shit.
So here we go. No,
Let's go.
This is the shit you run into out there. I ran into. So you go up there. You look up there, and so you go and you fucking get up this little ladder a little bit. You peek your head in, and it's two dudes, two guys, two girls, all sucked the fuck up. Pipes, rigs, needles, shit like that. Remnants of food wrappers and shit, and they're all tails from the crib looking.
And they're having the time of their motherfucking life, baby.
No, and you go like this. You go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck you got? What are you doing? And he's like, and he gets even giddier. He's like, those are my tweaker pets. Those are my pets. I just give them little niblets, a little bit at a time, and they whine and they want it. And they're just my pets.
That's super weird, dog.
That's when you get your shit. You get out of there, and no matter how much you want shit later, you never go back there. You never go back there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know how you found that spot, my boy, but that's crazy, dog. But I know there's a lot of fucking crazy creatures. I mean, we had the homie Scott on here, excuse me, and he told a story about his stepdad that used to make dildo machines. Like he was a really smart dude. And he had these motors, and he put seats on them, and he'd get these motors to fucking
hammer you.
Hammer to like. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I know shit gets weird, and I guess that is most definitely, that is a weird story, bro. Let's get that Red Bull out the camera. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Oscar. My boy right there. Give it up for Oscar, doggy. Yes, sir. Handling his business.
Yellow button.
Baby.
Yellow button.
Yeah, you know what? Let's take a quick break right now, and let's go over here to fucking Casey. I see the homie Misfits in the building. What up, my G? Yeah. We're going to get you on right now, doggy. What kind of time are you working with right now? You good? You a little pressed? Okay, good shit. All right, let's go over to Casey and shit. Casey, what the fuck you got on your face, homie? Wait, hold on. Let me put
my mic ain't on.
Your mic's on.
Testicle 1 2, testicle 1 2.
Bro, for the millionth time, you're not at the massage parlor. Get your hand off the mic, homie. That fool always got a hand on the mic. What's going on, my boy? How's everything going? I mean, how do you?
Going great.
I mean, how do you?
I just got out of work.
You just got out of work, huh?
Yeah.
That's good, dog. That's good. I mean, what's new, dog? What do we got going on in this world right now, dog?
Not much. Just got done wrestling.
You got done wrestling.
Wrestling some fools on the streets.
Is that right?
Yeah, I do for community service.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole fit and everything.
That's dope.
They're wrestling with a hardworking man right here.
Yeah.
That blue collar muscle. 12s. What's going on with y'all? What's going on? What's up, Frank? Nice to meet you.
How'd you get those 12s?
I mean, 2 pounders.
12, six on each side? 12,
2 pounders, 500 times. Well,
But naked burpees.
Casey, what do we got? Current events, my boy. What do we got in current events?
What do you guys want to go light? You want to go dark? So check this out. NASA is on Mars, right? They just flew the first fucking aircraft on another planet. Humans just did that. We just did that.
Is that maybe?
Give them a fucking applause for that shit. What the fuck?
Okay, damn.
We flew a motherfucking. We flew a motherfucking drone.
I give him
on
this
a whole
box. He's gonna be
other
applauding
planet.
every single thing he says, dog. I mean, shit, I just got done wrestling. An old grown man, hardworking, 12 on each side. The fuck up, fool. Fucking sounds stupid as fuck, dog. I mean,
The blue collar collie.
no.
The blue collar colleague.
Casey talked about the furniture game. You just reminded me of the days of the furniture game days. But anyways, bro. So yeah. So NASA. What did NASA do one more time, bro?
Okay, so we're on Mars, right, with the rover, right?
Yeah.
So they flew like a drone in the air for like the first time in history that we've flown like a manned like aircraft in another planet.
So they went from Earth
to Mars.
They broke the atmosphere with a fucking drone?
No. They're on Mars and they flew a drone as like you would out here, just flew it around.
They took the drone out of whatever.
Yeah, out of
Yeah.
like the rover type shit.
I got you. Yeah, and I seen that on the news outlet, and I wasn't exactly sure what they're gonna do with that, but I know they wanted to do something like that. But I would have been more impressed if they they from Earth took it up, broke the atmosphere, went to space, did some cool driving around or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're in Mars.
You're talking about an atmosphere breaking fucking drone.
Yeah, an atmosphere, zero gravity. Yeah, I mean it's interesting, bro. It must have not had it must not have propellers on it. It had jets on it, right? Yeah, you know.
Jets, fool.
I mean that's cool, bro. I mean it'd be more impressive if they said we took the first dildo to fucking Mars and they show a picture of a dildo floating in space and be like, motherfuckers be like, God damn it, that's a motherfucking dildo right there. You know what I mean? Anyways, bro. What else do we got, dog?
I mean in Iowa. Iowa State, man.
In Iowa,
they learned how to. Those pig fucking motherfuckers learned how to basically put parts of a human immunity in pigs to hit with viruses and vaccines.
Yeah, like a
cancer,
like a test rat or something, test mouse.
Yeah, on pigs though. That's like
on pigs.
First time's never done.
You know, one thing about pigs, bro, is they will eat anything, bro. They will fucking devour anything, trash everything, dog. And it's crazy, bro, because I was watching this this thing that's on fucking Prime, fucking Amazon Prime, and it's a series called 000, and they whack this dude out and they throw him in the fucking pig pen with a gang of fucking hogs, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, fucking hogs, dog. Anyways,
Sounds
bro.
like hogwash to me.
Yeah.
So
they put human what? They put
like a parts of a human immune system.
A human immune system. Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, we're doing crazy shit. I mean, you wanted to get into violence now? I mean, it's just a lot of it going on. It's just
since your day has been full of it, bro. You know what I mean? You've been wrestling with grown men on the street and shit, bro. You know what I mean? You know? They see this little tight little boy walking with his little schoolboy outfit on and shit, you know what I mean? And he's like, hey, you want to wrestle? He's telling the winos on the side of the liquor store, and they're looking at him like some eye candy, like, get your little tight ass over here, motherfucker. We will wrestle all night long.
With the leather mask?
With the leather mask, homie. I don't know whether.
It's a Wilson glove.
Is it a Wilson glove? It's a Wilson glove. Fucking Wilson. What was that movie, dog, with what's his name?
Castaway.
Castaway, that's a good movie, dog. Wilson was the volleyball that he kept him insane, and he talked for many days with that fucking volleyball with the painted face. But anyways, bro.
Maybe I just needed that mask the whole time I was getting gacked out on, then I would have been all free.
Maybe if you weren't comfortable with, like, now they can't see you, they don't know who you are. That's a good possibility, bro. Yeah, absolutely.
That would have been it. Fuck yeah, huh? That would have been it.
Yeah, dog.
All I had to do was get a mask like that the whole time.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I'd have been just off to the races even stronger, huh?
Yeah.
At least comfortable.
They'd have been like, Frank!
At least comfortable.
You're just ignoring them.
At least comfortable,
like, who's
gag
Frank?
monster, huh? Not all just pent up, fucking aggravated.
You were on needles, high as fuck. Like, oh shit, I can't move. Carpal tunnel the whole body, homie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what else we got, my G?
So like on the Wall Street Journal, they were false claiming that these two involved in an accident in H-Town in a Tesla claims that there was no driver in the driver's seat, and they crashed due to autopilot failure on a Tesla. But then Elon Musk tweeted, like adding them, saying like, you know, like how are people doing research? But that model shows that it didn't even have autopilot as a feature. They had the broke model.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be like, it's your story, homie. You know what I mean? Go ahead and tell it, dog. You know what I mean? He's telling that in a court of law, too. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even driving. Yeah, no.
This one's kind of sad, though. But in Austin, earlier this morning, this 41-year-old ex-sheriff decided to just murder his whole family due to. I mean, this shit gets deep. I mean, that's what I said. You want violence or you want happy shit? But his ex-wife basically divorced him, and he was in jail for like 14 days, blah, 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 because he allegedly raped his daughter.
Yeah, let's not tell that story. That's a
God
horrible
damn.
story, bro.
I know.
I don't even like talking about stories like that, bro.
That
Move
was
forward,
wild.
baby. Move forward.
You want to talk about the Toledo situation, or?
Yeah, the Toledo, dog. Let's talk about that, dog.
All right, so we have two officers responding to shots fired, right? Shots heard in Chicago. These two cops pull up to the area. they see two individuals start running, so they get out of their cars and they chase them. One's a 21-year-old, one's a 13-year-old. The cops catch a 21-year-old, pin him down. The other cop chases the other 13-year-old. As the cop's chasing the 13-year-old, telling him, hey, to stop and, to put his hands in the air. Once they're getting closer, the 13-year-old stops, puts his hands in the air, turns around, and gets murdered. And that is a 13-year-old Adam Toledo.
Yeah, so, I mean, it seems like he was he's affiliated, from what some of the news outlets say, but you can't believe everything that you hear, you know what I mean? And so don't, I'm not saying is what I'm saying is not necessarily correct in regards to details, but it seems like in pictures that he did toss a strap on the side of the fucking fence, like any scared kid that's running around with a strap. They're running for the fear of their life to get caught with that strap. So you're running to stash that bitch. And if you're a police officer working a beat that is gang infested, you should know the way these kids move, right? You grown. This is a kid. He's running with a gun. Okay, I'm chasing him. He's running with the gun. He's running with the gun because he wants to stash that bitch. I got to stay up with him to catch him and see where he throws that strap. Not to catch up with him, and when his hands are raised, you shoot him. That's a fucking unexperienced, that's a trigger-happy motherfucker, dog. You know what I mean? These police officers, my G, they need to motherfucking, they need to just all resign, and we need a whole new system implemented. We need a whole, you got these people that are in trades. You go into trades, bro, and they're like, yeah, my pops is a superintendent. I'm third generation electrician. There's a culture that's embedded in this police department, bro. You know what I mean? You're chasing a fucking kid, bro. He's trying to run and stash that strap. Because anytime I ran with a gun, it's because I didn't want to get busted with the strap and the dope that I had in my pocket, so I'm going to run until I can get rid of it. Anyways, dog, that's crazy, bro. You working that beat, homie, you should know the environment of the fucking jungle that you're in. They run, not that they want to hurt you. They're running for the fear of their life to, get busted with whatever they got on them. But anyways, dog.
It's more training in cosmetology. You have to go to more courses and go through more training in cosmetology than a police officer.
Shit, I believe it, bro.
That's an interesting fact right there. Think about that. Motherfucking cops get a fucking badge and a gun and go to protect and serve, and they go through less training than somebody in cosmetology.
Yeah, I noticed lately they're throwing out all kinds of fucking just different comparisons, just like you just did right now, bro, in regards to the death of these motherfuckers' police training, dog. You know what I mean? Maybe they shouldn't let police officers join the force when they're fresh out of high school or they're 21 years old and they haven't fully matured yet, right? As a man, maybe they should put men, you know what I mean, behind these badges. I don't know, bro. It's very tricky. I don't have the answers. I just have things that I'm thinking off the cuff. I didn't write this shit down. I didn't think about this until, right now. But I'm just saying, get a group of us in a room with public officials that are running this shit, and let's have a brainstorm. Let's throw just different shit out.
Absolutely.
Let's have a brainstorm. Absolutely. And now you gather this information from maybe some street dudes, right? You gather some information, and not we giving you information to put someone in jail or tell them, but I'm just saying different strategies of how to deal with someone that may be on drugs, someone that's 13 years old running with a gun, you know what I mean? So you don't kill them, So you don't kill them when they're on drugs. You don't kill them when they just threw a strap and they put their hands up and you're so fucking feared for your motherfucking life, you shoot the motherfucker by accident, or you grab the gun instead of the taser, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure after 26 years, it's a different feel of both.
One fluorescent, one's a different color.
Yeah. This one feels like a squirt gun. This one feels like an axe. Shit, dog. We in some fucked up shit, bro. We in some fucked up shit, dog. We gotta find a way that this world doesn't fucking just collapse and it just doesn't turn out into a fucking all-out motherfucking just civil fucking war, dog. You know what I mean? We in motherfucking shit, and it ain't getting better, dog. It's getting fucking worse, dog. And it's been bad, but it's getting even worse now because more videos are surfacing. I guess, right? The era that we live in. You know what I mean? Shit, you can't get a one-on-one without getting that shit recorded. You know what I mean? Maybe none of your homies, but that motherfucker across the street, you know what I mean? Yelling World Star, our fool's gone wild. Anyways, dog, everything is coming to surface, and hopefully somehow, some way we survived last year and we survived this year, you know what I mean? And blessings to everybody that's listening and blessings to everybody that's in this room. I mean, this platform is about positivity, so let's not go too hard on the dark side because it's easy to get consumed by the darkness, you know what I mean? And this podcast is shining light, having a good time, not being so tense, relaxed. Somebody get this dude a joint, dog. Get this dude a joint. You want to get high right now? No. Okay. Don't get him a joint.
No, look, listen.
Let him get him a couple of that motherfucking Kool-Aid. You got that Kool-Aid over there, dog? Hey, so check it out, bro. You went through some shit, dog, with your coming up, dog, and the way you dealt with your addiction. You put a lot of pressure on yourself, and this is just from me outside looking in, and this is just my opinion. I'm not fucking Dr. Phil. I'm not nothing like that, dog. I'm lucky, dog. You know what I mean? Just some dude that just been through some of the emotions, right? You know, that knows the feeling, right?
Right.
You know, I'm not a psychologist, dog, but we like to have these powwows, these meetings at this little round circle table right here, dog. You know what I mean? Round circle, the same fucking word, right? But anyways, we have these powwows right here, and we throw ideas around. We bounce off of each other. We have a conversation, dog. You know what I mean? And so you got through these dark times because they seem pretty fucking dark, dog. You were at a fucking gay bar, homie, and you stole a gay dude's sack. You know what I mean? Those are dark times. You only get to places like that when you high. You got to see the pets, human pets, bro. That's crazy, dog. These little motherfuckers like rats up there, smoke the fuck out. You throwing them a little piece of motherfucking cheddar cheese, you know what I mean? That's crazy, dog. You know what I mean?
But that's how we get to today, though. Look, without any of that, right, then Commitment Soldier doesn't come about. You know, Commitment Soldier doesn't become. And just to bring you into that real quick is, so I meet Little Mr. E, the guy who starts up Fools Gone Wild, and that just happens out of nowhere, and then he hits me up about, you know, hey, do you know about this? You know about that? I'm starting this Instagram page, and I can remember telling him, at that time, I don't fuck with Instagram. It's for kids. That's for other people. That's where I was at that time. And then then he hits me up, you know, about, you know, meth, and I go, yeah, da. And he, let me record you, let me do one of those things, and then, bam, we kicked that off, and then a couple videos into it, you know, that was back when they had like 4,000 followers. So that was right at the beginning. So then
imagine that Fools Gone Wild with 4,000 followers.
Fuck you look at the Commitment was the first one I posted. It was the Commitment. It was from Pacas to Anaheim. Fucking tall can between my lap. This, that, and the other. How the fuck did? Okay, look. That's what I'm saying. Like,
let's go, baby.
The Commitment.
Let's go.
So the Commitment. So you're sitting there with the tall
can
in your lap.
Let's go. Pick that shit up, homie, and run with it. All the way down to that motherfucking touchdown. That motherfucking shit up. I want you to run with this bitch.
So look, so fucking here we go with the Commitment. You know, I'm telling you about how I was sitting there in fucking podcast. Your homie had the good dope. Hit him up. Fucking, he's out in fucking Anaheim. I'll hit you up. I have 1 hour to get there. I fucking have my tall can between my leg. I hop on the freeway. It's bumper to bumper traffic. So fuck it. You know, that's what it was. You down your tall can and you hit the fucking emergency lane. And you fucking hit it. You gun it like you're a hoorah. Just do it. That's the Commitment. No matter what you're doing out there, no matter what situation, it's all in or nothing. So that's the Commitment. So bam, I shoot all the way out there. I get to Anaheim in like fucking 40 minutes. I fucking hit him up when I'm getting off the freeway. I tell him, you know, have me an issue ready. I fucking pull up. He throws me a rig. I go into the gas station. I fucking tell him for the fucking keys to the bathroom. Gives me the keys. I go into the restroom. I do my issue. I come out. Bam! Like Superman. Fucking all better, all good, you know, off to the races. The Commitment, that was the Commitment. Then the next one was Scooby Snacks, how I used to walk people. One of my things was I make a Scooby snack, ask you if you've ever done one before. Fucking, you tell me no, I explain it to you from detail, this, that, time it, da. Fucking walk you through it, give you your first fucking Scooby snack, and then watch it. Watch you get the goosebumps, watch you get the tingles. Watch it hit your head. And,
ooh, that's the worst way to do that.
And I'd walk motherfuckers through a Scooby snack for the first time. And it was crazy. It was like, that was my gag. I wouldn't rebuild the toaster, the microwave, the this, the that, rebuild the roof at night, mow the lawn with the fucking headlamp. These were my little get downs. So fucking walk somebody through their first Scooby snack and all the reactions. You'd see dude throw the fuck up, get all paranoid and tripping and want to lay down. I mean, you get guys that, you know, took it good, and you see when they spark up and they want to go do fucking laps around the block. I mean, you name it. Like, talk about shit they don't even know. It's one of those, it's all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I do those 2 fucking videos, right? I do the 2 videos, and then they do pretty good and this and that. And so then I'm like, some of the fucking comments. Now you start reading the comments. Now you're on Instagram and you start reading the fucking comments. Oh, that's King Tweaker. That's King this. That guy's that. That guy's this. And I shut it down. I was like, fuck all that. I'm trying to get clean. I'm trying to get back into the industry, this, that. I'm trying to run life better. Fucking, I don't want to go try to paint a mansion and fucking somebody goes, oh, that's that guy from that fucking page. No way. So I shut it down. You know, next thing you know, fucking, he approaches me. Fool's Gone Wild is a little bit bigger. And we work things out, and I do more videos, right? So in the process of all this, you know, he tells me, Little Mystery goes, hey, you should make your own page. So I'm sitting there, I remember, I just go, fuck, page, all right, what do I call it? The Commitment. First video, The Commitment. Who am I? Soldier. Commitment, Soldier. I put it together. I went, fuck it, Commitment Soldier. So I make my own fucking page. And then at that point, it's just the name of a page. Not thinking nothing of it. Little by little, fucking, I post. So then I post up between one of my videos for Fools Gone Wild. I go, hey, check it out. Frank Hernandez here, Frank Hernandez Fridays. These, you know, they're just, you know, back in the day stories. Are all for laughs, all for games, this and that and the other. But if you want to know how I changed life, how I run life now, and how I got better, come follow me at Commitment Soldier. Bam, 10,000 of you motherfuckers followed me in 4 days. And that's where it all began. 10,000 followers in 4 days, and then now the DMs come in. Hey, how do you get better? How did you stop? How did you do this?
Yeah, that's what I like. That's how I know you, bro. I mean, you are open, bro. I mean, it is a pathway for addicts trying to recover, someone to talk to and not know them, right? I can just shoot this dude a DM and maybe he can put me up on some game, how to get off this motherfucking, this pookie or whatnot, you know what I mean? And that's what I like about you, bro, you know what I mean? You've really, and that's why we had you on. It's not because of the Fools Gone Wild shit, it's just me, you know what I mean? Obviously it's caught you a buzz, you know what I mean? But for me, and I look at you and I'm like, all right, and I look at your videos and I just said, okay, this dude is really a positive dude and he's really trying to put out a positive frequency in the universe, you know? No, and that's needed, bro.
And then look, everybody, just listen. It's one of those things where if I feel if I sound a little stale or I get a little wound up or any of that when I'm going over my fucking history of all this damage and all the shit that I went through to get to where I'm at now, it's one of those things where I've looked over my past fucking 1,000 times, you know. And it's the further I get in my recovery. And the further I get into my good zone and my positive zone of life, right? It's being revealed to me even through this podcast right now. It doesn't suit me well. It's not fun and games. It's not any of that shit. It's one thing that I'm doing everybody a service being here, even letting you know the things I let you guys know of how I got to where I'm at. You know, it's one of those things. And there's nothing entertaining or there's nothing golden or there's nothing relaxing or whatever the fuck you were asking me about, what gets me an ease or makes me, you know, comfortable. My whole fucking past doesn't make me comfortable. You know what, oh, there it is. You know what makes me fucking comfortable, Lucky? It's when I'm fucking helping somebody. When I'm giving a piece of me to somebody. When I'm lifting somebody up like Commitment Soldier does. When I'm fucking sharing something golden with you, you know, letting you tell me, letting you release something to me. When I lift you up, when I bring a good energy to a room now, you know, when I bring a good energy to a job site, to a room, to family members, being the one that was never looked at a positive way or watch out for that motherfucker. Now I'm a pillar in my fucking family. You know, now I'm.
Salute to you on that, my G. Salute to you to being a pillar in the family instead of a wrecking ball, because, you know what I mean? You've been down that road, and I've been down that road, and a lot of guys, individuals, women, men have been down that road, you know what I mean? And we experienced that. I mean, you had it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You come out of what I've been through with your fucking. It's a blessing in itself. Here's the real raw fucking thing with all my addiction and all the ways was I came out of that with the head I have now, with the heart I have now, right? With the health I have now, with all my fucking teeth. That alone right there, having my fucking teeth. You know, that's something to say, like, from all the shit that I've been through. It's just a blessing in itself that I'm able to rebound like I have and be the man that I am. Be as healthy as I am. Be the person I am today, to give it back, to have everything that God has let me be with. You know, and then have an ability, a gift of being able to speak, a gift of communication, a gift of charisma. You know, that's one thing you can't teach nobody out there is charisma. You know, and it's one of those things where I could easily, with my story, be halfway burnt the fuck out or lopsided or all twickle and shit like that, and minus a few, right? And it would easily be looked at as, well, that boy just ran hard for a long time. But that's not the fucking case. That's not the fucking case. Everybody that knows me out there, all my fucking followers, all 18,000 of them organically. All right, because I'm not doing Frank Hernandez fucking Fridays. I'm doing Feedman Fridays. I'm answering DMs. I'm helping fucking people. I'm replying. I'm saying shit from the heart. I'm lifting up everybody from right to left, and I'm doing it fucking genuinely, and they see that. It's one of those things where I first got my first fucking DM that said, hey, me and my brother Bobby, we want to thank you so much. We were hooked on cocaine, and our dad died, and we didn't know how to stop. But we saw your Frank Hernandez Fridays videos, and we heard how bad it could get, and we saw how bad it could get, and it was funny at the same time. So we stopped, and then we found out Commitment Soldier, and then we heard a few things. And then we kept watching your Feedman Fridays and your Commitment Soldier stuff. Hey, and just want to let you know we're 60 days clean right now, and we owe you. And that was like one of my first ones.
Yeah.
And then I get another one. You guys asked me, hey, how do I become a Commitment Soldier? I didn't know how to fucking answer that. I never even thought of that. And then I hear it again. How do I become a Commitment Soldier? Well, I remember running to my wife for the first time. I think we got something. I think we're onto something. All this is played out. That's the golden thing about this. It's played out genuinely. Organically, no pressure, no push, no, just one layer after the other. How I helped one person to the next, to the next, to the next. How I reached back out, how I answered, you know, a reply, how I even just gave little replies on the messages, you know, and I started learning the shit. One of the biggest things that I've noticed is a lot of these people, it was a big qualification what I did on Fools Gone Wild. That's basically what that was. It was like, you know how you go into a meeting or you go out somewhere and you qualify. These motherfuckers, these dope fiends want to know if you're a dope fiend or not. So you go to a meeting and you go, hey, you tell your little dirty story. Yeah, I finger fucked myself, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. You know, all this shit, right? And you qualify. So basically, if you look at it, that's what I did on Fools Gone Wild. I put on the stories out there and there was on a huge platform, fucking a big ass qualify. So now, bottom line, motherfuckers know you did the shit. They know you're a dirty dog. They know you're a fucking addict. They know you did the do, right? So easily when I went off to fucking Commitment Soldier, it was for the ones that I had said, hey, come check me out if you want to know how I did it, come at me. That was obviously 10,000 people that fucking related. I had confirmed that I was just like them, or they were just like me, either or, and we can fuck with this dude. You know, and then that's how it all just little by little helping more people. I don't know where or if I'd keep continuing this if I didn't help so many people up to this time. You know, it's more and more it's being revealed to me that I'm making a fucking difference. I'm changing lives. I'm touching you guys. You know, you guys look at me a certain way. I have to continue to keep doing and spreading positiveness and giving growth and telling you the meaning of simple things. The things that I'm even putting out there, it's not in-depth, intuitive, deep fucking knowledge. It's your ordinary talks of experience and growth and positivity for the regular person to understand it, pick it up, feel it, and run with it. And it's fucking amazing when you see people, because there's a few people to this day from when I started that they hit me up. I do this, I do that, I can't stop. My life's like this, my life's like that. And then little by little, I just let everybody know I'm there. Get at me, talk to me, tell me what you're going through. I can tell you how I did it. You know, I can walk you through it. One of the biggest fucking things that I let anybody and everybody know is you ain't got to do this alone. And I put myself out there to tell you, Commitment Soldier will be there with you. If you want to do it, you want to go to bat for yourself, guess what? I'll rock with you. I'll be there. Because the thing that I know and I understand too with this whole recovery process is the more I give it to people and I give it away freely like I do, it's what was given to me freely. And one of the biggest things that I have to understand is if I want to stay clean, it's one of the biggest parts of that is that I got to help others. And it's one of those things where no matter what I'm fucking going through today, as long as I'm helping somebody, I'm not thinking about what I'm going through. You know, and then it's the payoff. You get wired in a certain way, and that's what I'm always talking to people about is when you do good things and you get good reactions and you get good payoffs, how does that make you feel? It's fucking feelings. I'm always constantly talking to people about feelings. You know, it's bottom line is like it's a big fucking tree of the onion of life. It's layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, right? But 99% of it all stems back to the big trunk is fucking feelings. 1,000% of fucking life's trunk is feelings. And a big portion of why the world is, if we wanted to put a big stamp on it, it's because back to those feelings. Greed, feeling. Anger, feeling. Selfless, feeling. Selfish, feeling. Lonely, deprived, you fucking name it. There's feeling after feeling after fucking feeling. And guess what? That's why everybody's feeling some type of way at all fucking times, and that's why they react the way they react. And that's why things happen. If you wanted to put a broad spectrum on everything, that's what it is. Is motherfuckers don't know how to deal with feelings. And go figure. We have to sometimes just some people need to be reminded about feelings. Something that's always fucking there, but we don't think about it. We just run life. And we understand we get feelings and we got feelings when we're upset, our heart's broken, or we're not feeling appreciated, or whatever it is, or even when we're happy. But we're not thinking about feelings first. You know, we're not thinking about, you're not waking up in the morning going, hey, God, thank you for another day. And I guess what? I got to remember today I got fucking feelings. I got to remember that shit that I built today. It doesn't fucking matter what you say about me. I know who the fuck I am. I know what I do. You know, full grown. We ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody at all. You're not even proving shit. The only one you have to prove anything to is yourself now. It's what you want to utilize what do you want to utilize your platform for? There's no more fucking gatekeepers because of social media. It's free. It's free for the taking. Go out there and fucking get it. Go out there and spread your fucking word, your energy, your movement. Make your fucking culture. Let me build my motherfucking Commitment Soldier army. All you guys jump on it. Figure it out. All that means is I build an army of Commitment Soldiers. You're just going to learn how to rock with your feelings, lift other people up, and don't break nobody fucking down, and learn how to hold on to each other and lift each other up as an ocean of people. You know, that's what it is. I can go out there and I can bully this, bully that, press that, manipulate that, put it this way, jive that way, right? But for what? I give me 100% wholeheartedly to anybody and everybody with all my empathy, compassion, my honesty, and what it is to give back. I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. I don't want nobody to stay in the negative confinement of addiction anymore. And it's one of those things where I know I can't save every fucking addict out there. You ever, Lucky, you ever tripped out on this one? You ever know how many, we know how many addicts and alcoholics are out there, right? And you see these Alano clubs. How come there's not a fucking long line of fucking addicts or a long line of alcoholics at all those clubs? How come they're not overloaded with people sitting down in the seats? So the number two people that are in there to as many fucking addicts and alcoholics out on the street doesn't match up at all. It's an attraction thing. It's a whole lot of different layers to how we get these people that are trapped in what I was trapped in to come to the other side, to get to this side of the tracks. All for the simple fact is if you give yourself a shot, and what I try to tell everybody is the freedom of life. Giving yourself a shot and getting the freedom of happiness, of feelings, knowing how to handle your feelings, what you do with it, what you do with self, build yourself up. You ever think if you just spent more time building up yourself, you can work on self, and you become a better you? That means you become a better son, a better dad, a better worker, employee, employer, a better everything. And go figure, how fucking retarded is that, huh? Let's build ourselves up to be better at everything we do? No, that'd be a goal. Don't you think that's a pretty, tangible goal that you'd want to set? Just be better, and then maybe you'd have a less of that tension, you'd have a less of the problems, you'd at least soften the edges a little bit. But it's about really trying to know you and get in touch with you and who the fuck you are. What floats your boat or what goes against the grain. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, dog. Well said, dog. I mean, you got that ball and you ran all the way down to the end zone, baby. I appreciate you breaking that down. I'm sure that message right there helped out, a few individuals right there. You know what I mean? And, well said, my boy. And I like that you were able to open up and really express yourself. Very articulate of how you've seen life and just drug addiction and the way you like to help people, bro. Continue helping people, bro. Continue shining, bro. Continue doing what you do, bro, because I know it helps. I know it helps people out there, bro, and we need more positive frequencies, positive energy out there. I mean, you add a layer to the Instagram thing. You know what I mean? Not everything is just eye candy and fucking million likes and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So. Salute to you on that. I mean, maybe you should go to school to be a counselor. You know what I mean? And you can go into get trained, right? And go into places. I mean, basically you're trained already because you had life train you. But sometimes you need that certificate, bro, to really get the good paycheck. And really, I mean, you seem passionate. About helping people, bro. You know what I mean? So maybe you should just take it to the next level. Put the paint game down, dog, and go with your passion, dog, because you can make a good living off it, and it's fulfilling to your true being, right?
Well, honestly, I think what we could all do. I sit back and I think about all the platforms, and I look at social media, and I look at the players and who's playing what. It's one of those things where who can we plug together? Who can we network together? What can we build together to put out more of a stance, of force, or make a more impact on whatever moves we make.
Absolutely. This is why this platform is here for, bro.
See, so it's like, we support each other, because this runs like this, the camaraderie of us, and it needs to be, it's one of those things where it's the full spectrum of life, right? So I look at everything as spectrum. There's always spectrum. See, I'm a big one that tells everybody when they say, oh, life is all fucked up, life is getting worse, life is bad, more evil, more darkness. I'm the one to say, okay, well, look, hold on. Don't be naive to all that shit, okay? But look the other way. Look on the other side of the spectrum. Fucking great is out there. Great, awesome, rad, whatever the fuck. Goodness, goldenness, all that. There's still a lot of that left. It's all around us. It's definitely there too.
It's there for the taking, baby.
And so look at that. Be mindful. Be vigilant. I'll be the first one to tell you, say 90-10, right? 90-10 program I run. 90% positive in the light, honesty, good communication, values, morals, helpful, all that good, anything positive you can think of, 90%. That's what you put in the forefront. 10%. You don't have to forget who the fuck you are, where you come from, how to protect your family and yourself. You keep your 10% in your fucking pocket, but you walk with 90%. You're not less than. You're not more than either. You're just doing what you're supposed to do. And, you know, just rock it like that.
Absolutely, dog. Well said, well said, well said. You know, we got Misfit Soto in the house. We got him in the house, baby. I don't know how we're going to go from Commitment Soldier to Misfit Soto, dog, because Misfit Soto's going to be talking about getting high, fucking bitches, man, the fucking, I don't know what he's going to be talking about, but, man, where's homie at? Did homie walk out? Yeah, let's take a quick break right now, and we're gonna come back with a live performance from the homie that's killing the fucking game right now. One of the fucking top homies in the game. Don't fuck around, dog. This dude is hard as fuck, dog. One of my favorites, to be honest. Let's take a quick break, everybody.
Yeah.
Check, 1 2 1 2. All right, let me get it over to the homie right here. Hey, let's get Commitment Soldier back over here so we can, you know what I mean, shoot the breeze with the homie right here. Homie's taking care of that over there. Misfit Soto. Damn. I just put them both, my bad on that, dog. You a soldier though, right, baby? You know what I mean? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, dog. It's been a minute, dog. I mean, I forget which podcast we did, what number it was, but it was back at that old spot.
Yeah, it was. Pomona or something.
Yeah, and the little 10 by 10 room and shit, dog. You know what I mean? And it's good seeing you. How's everything been with you, brother?
You know, ups and downs, smiles and frowns, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting through it. Everything's beautiful right now, so.
Absolutely, dog. And I'll publicly give you my condolences, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You know what I mean? Blessings to you and your family, my G. And we know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dog. I mean, that must have one day. I mean, we need to get you back, dog, and just fucking touch back on life, dog. But I really, really appreciate you rolling through, dog, and rocking with us today, dog.
Thank you for having me, man. Sure, you know I'm always down.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. So, I mean, what do we got cracking, dog? I mean, you just dropped a new music video.
I got a couple in the works already, you know what I'm saying, that I'm editing and stuff like that, but I'm always, you know, putting out music. I just put on another EP like a month and a half ago. Before that, I had another album drop. Like, I'm always just, you know, staying busy dropping music and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, dog. You know what? I look at you like the fucking Mexican Kanye West, dog. Like this dude can just do it all, bro.
And it's a lot of years in the making, man. You know, a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of studying the game and studying how to do shit, and just putting in the effort and the hard work. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, dog. And you're one out of a million, bro. I mean, we talked about one of the I think it was Bozo was on here. We were talking about just the chosen few. You know what I mean? And you're like hands down one of the chosen few, dog. I mean, and I love your story. I remember your story, bro. You know what I mean? It took you a while to get your music popping.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, it took me a while, man. It took me, there was for a long time I was getting no reaction from anybody, and then when I met Conejo, big shout out to the homie Conejo, shout out to SK Mob, you know what I'm saying, my musical family, you feel me? But when I met them, he just told me how to basically get to where I want to be, and he just said, "Fucking flood the game, put in the work." And I didn't take those words lightly, man. I was like, all right, shit. If he's telling me, like, he's giving me free game right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just see where it takes me, and yeah, so that's what I did. I flooded the game, single after single after single after single after single after single.
let's go, baby.
So that.
I mean, if you motherfuckers ain't up on Misfit Soda, man, Google the name, my G. You know what I mean? Google the name, go on YouTube, type that bitch in. This dude, I mean, bro, you are fucking, the craft, bro. Like you said, you put in the fucking years, you put in the time, you didn't give up, bro.
Nah, hell no. It's very easy to give up. Very easy to give up, especially when you're not getting a reaction or you feel like nobody's, listening to you or like, nobody's taking your music into consideration or notices you. Like, yeah, you want to give up sometimes, but I mean, it's just like it also depends on what you want out of it. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's therapeutic. So if I'm not doing it, I'd be doing something else, and I don't want to be doing something else. I'd rather just fucking use it as like a way to express myself, and then everything that comes back is genuine, and people just gravitate towards it because I think it feeds the soul,
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And your music most definitely does feed the soul. You got a very just the way you put music together is very soulful, bro. It is very soulful. The cadence, the way you choose to rhyme in pockets, just the entire fucking vibe is. Now that I think about it, as these words come out your mouth, bro, I think about it. There is a lot of soul in your music, baby.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Never been the type to be afraid to express myself, and I think that's the problem with a lot of these rappers nowadays. You can just separate a rapper from an artist so easily because a rapper is just gonna rap and not really express who they are or stuff like that. They're just gonna rap, but like I feel like an artist is gonna like really let you in and give you something that you can hold on to.
Absolutely. An artist is going to take you on a journey, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A rapper is just going to take you a block away to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a couple tall cans and call it good, baby.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, absolutely. Where we at with that music, bro? Okay. Are you uploading that music right now?
MySpace.
What's that?
I'm gonna drop it to you on MySpace.
Oh, he's gonna drop it to me. All right, that's cool.
MySpace.
Yeah, but rather than that, bro, you're coming out of somewhat of a dark tunnel in your life. It seems like from just some of the posts you put, bro. Sometimes, I'm just like, damn, I hope the homie good, bro.
It comes when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be good right now, and then just a memory can spark up a whole fucking just downfall of just emotion.
But that's the artist in you, bro. All the true artists in the world. Let's name one of them. I'll name one that's outside of the rap genre. Kurt Cobain. You always knew if he was good or if he was bad, bro.
Yeah.
By his music. By maybe back then, a picture, an interview that was taken.
Yeah.
You speak like you wear your heart on your shoulder, right, G?
Yeah, I do, man. I do, and like I say, man, it's like after I post something like that of what I'm going through, I get 100 different DMs talking about I'm going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, keep your head up, or you know, oh, I don't know how to deal with it. Like, what can I do, Misfit? How are you keeping your head above the water? You know, like just stuff like that. So it gives me a lot of interaction with the people that support my music and stuff like that. You know,
that's dope, bro. That's dope that you actually like take the time, bro.
Yeah.
To respond, because sometimes you don't know who you're responding to at the time. You don't know where they're at.
Right.
You know, in their life. They can be sitting in a living room by themselves with a gun on the fucking coffee table. You know what I mean? And just that response sometimes, my G, will get that gun put up back in the attic or whatever, wherever the fuck it was stashed at.
Right,
You feel me?
Exactly. I mean, and sometimes it's just a lot easier to, you know, think clearly when the situation is not your situation. Because you can, you know what I'm saying? I know that, like, when I'm not perfect, bro. I be doing some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in my like feelings, you know, emotionally, like I just be fucking not giving a fuck, bro. You know? And but like when somebody's hitting you up and, you know, asking you, it's easier to just kind of step back and be like, hold on, well, what, you know, maybe you should do this and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know why it is like that, man. It's just like, I guess I'm still learning to how to, you know, control my shit, you feel me? But
my boy, I'm gonna tell you like this, my boy. I'm 44 years old, doggy, and every day is you know what I mean? Right. I'm doing the physical work and I'm doing the mental work, baby. You know what I mean? I'm taking care of the kids, but I'm just, you know what I mean? It's an endless process, my boy. So, I mean, there's some dudes that mature really young. Like I listened to LeBron James. I'm gonna use him. You know what I mean? I listened to LeBron James talk when he was like 18 years old, bro. That dude talked like a grown fucking man, bro. His thought process, everything, dog. I mean, but you know what I mean? Then you got cats like me, bro, that don't start fucking really like maturing to their late 30s and trying to figure fucking life out, that this fucking 18-year-old done figured that shit out long ass time ago. I mean, bro, you know, we didn't wire ourselves up. We were brought into this world with this model. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Yeah. But sometimes I'll be acting like a broken down motherfucking Toyota Corolla, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's life, baby. You know what I mean? That's life, dog. But my boy, never, and I know you're not, but you know what I mean? That's what I love watching you, bro. You know what I mean? Because I see your ups and downs, bro. But you just human, my G, and you ain't putting up no motherfucking fronts for nobody.
I ain't putting up no front. I mean, I can care less about what people, you know, if they gotta say anything about, oh, you always in your feelings or whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, every post I put up, if I'm going through something, I get 100 DMs back. You know what I'm saying? And I just love that interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we need that, dog.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need that, dog.
Yeah, straight up.
I had a block commitment soldier because he was doing it to me, bro. I put a bad post and all of a sudden my shit blowing up, dog. I said, oh no, I gotta block this dude, dog. And I was just fucking with him.
Just checking if he's okay.
He's the good dude. Now here I go making myself look like an asshole, bro.
Like you right now, homeboy, it's like this. Okay, so feelings, what I was saying earlier. Feelings, and you said it over and over again.
Yeah.
So feelings, right? Yeah. So if you just had a couple little coping tools to go with those feelings that you always talk about besides the DMs, right?
Right.
So if you knew all feelings aren't factual.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
And then if you just understand that sometimes we have a problem handling one feeling, right?
Yeah.
And then when we get emotional, we're really in trouble, right? Which is just two or more feelings at one time. But if you start mindsetting and you put fucking solution in your front pocket, I always call it the pocket. You keep solution in your pocket, right? One first identifying your feeling. So whenever you identify it already because you talk about it, right? So do something with the identification of whatever fucking feeling it is. Take a look at it. Angry. Why am I angry? What got me angry?
It sucks too because what if I did that? What would that do to my music though? Will the art suffer? You know what I'm saying?
I think it would get better, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You think so?
I think it would get better, dog. Because let's get back to what you put out. You put out soulful music, baby. Yeah, and part of the soul. Sometimes you got to sing the blues, but just in a rap cadence. You know what I mean? How many times you heard a song, you're like, damn, that shit hit like an old blues fucking, you know what I mean? Note, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. It's I love what you're doing, doggy. We here to uplift, not bring down. Let's pick this motherfucking shit up, baby. You know what I mean? We got a beat right here, dog. What do you, I mean, so I got at Misfit and I was like, my G, dog, YouTube is hitting me upside the head with strikes. I mean, I've been doing it like, fuck it, dog. And I take my fucking monetization off, dog, and I'll take an L on my streams just for the artists, bro. Because when there's copyright infringements, so when people stream their music to distribution gets with YouTube, you know, and YouTube is counting
a copyright notice, and then if you get some X amount of copyright notices, you get a strike, and you get 3 strikes, you out.
My G, thank you, dog. He's been down that road, dog. This is a vet in the motherfucking game, dog. You know what I mean? Who the fuck am I talking to, dog? You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, brother, for breaking that down, dog. And so I said, man, dog, there's a house full of dudes right here. This is the crew right here, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is the crew right here. And at the end of the day, we need to get to a road where everybody can eat. You know what I mean? And so, you know, we got to make little adjustments and shit. And you made the adjustment for the platform Hood Stocks just so you can come and spit your shit. Homie's going to spit off an exclusive beat.
Man, just a beat and, you know, just kick some shit. Spit some shit, man. That's all I'm going to do, you know.
Let's do it, baby. I got it right here. Let me see. Let me plug this in. Yeah. Let me pop this. Bro, what the fuck you sent me, dog? It's not here, dog. Oh, you dropped it to me. Yeah. Let me see. How are you going to send me a link? No, the link ain't even showing up, my boy.
Technical difficulties.
I think Casey's having a bad day, bro. I mean, he's having a really bad day. Your hair day is bad. It's popped out the side of your little fucking hat, bro. I mean, you were wrestling with fucking the winos down the street, bro. Homie looks stressed out. We gotta get him back on this shit, bro. We gotta have Commitment Soldier dissect his. No, what do we got here? Huh? Oh, because I have it on airplane mode right now. Okay, hold on. Let me put it back. So I thought I put on airplane mode afterwards, bro. That's how I got that. Let's do it again. Let's take a quick break, everybody. Here we go. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, let's take a quick break, and we're gonna come back with Misfit Soto, baby. One break. Hold on. All right, we're back. Let's go. Yeah. And so let's just play this shit and get busy, baby. Let's see what we have right here. Download. There was a problem with the file. Let's see. Hold on, let me see. What, are you gonna plug yours to it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Preston, I don't know why you didn't do this, bro. Nah, don't insist next time. He knows how to do it, bro. All right, play from the beginning. Here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, my G. Okay. Damn, homie. These dudes really need to get their shit together, dog. Started from the beginning?
Yeah, we good.
Turn that volume up on that, bro.
Yeah. We on? We good? Good to go?
Yeah.
All right. Yo. Hey. With persistence, the mind overcomes the resistance. Barriers get broken down with barrier breaking sounds for unknown reasons. You don't want it to change. Crook's definition, something that can't be explained. It's puzzling, others mumble or stutter. Stumble over stepping stones and shallow puddles, picking running routes and huddles. I wonder, will I ever wish upon a shooting star? Starstruck, scarred, martyr, movement didn't get too far. Start all over, silly serpent, and I watch you as you slither slowly towards a sinner, killing natural born killers. Cause karma will harm you, your calling will call you. You reap what you sow, saying say it isn't so. so I'm that cool cat in the back practicing my scat rap acts. Be like, damn, I think he's running low on smack, but none of that. Music is my soul symmetry. It's troubling how you have trouble finding your identity. Hey, finding your identity. Hey.
Let's go.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
les pego con la fuerza, soy el rudo mascarado. Raperos, póngase trucha cuando llegan los putazos. Ya llegó la mala suerte. Enfermo de la mente, pistolero, me chingo más tequilazos que chente. Semilla rebelde como Olmeca, cargo a mi gente. Enemigos les parto el hocico, peor que sus jefes. No se metan si no quieren ver la fuerza de mi clica. Tantos años abusados son mi gente mexica. Te sacrifico en el nombre de Maya y Inca. Pinches plebes se tropiezan, yo les piso la cinta. Me vale madre como esos en la pinta por vida. Mi estilo te mata despacio así como el SIDA. Este circo en que yo vivo solo hace daño y nada han cambiado en mis 36 años. La escuadra que cargo pa' los que cagan el palo los mando a la chingada. Sigo siendo el malo. Yeah. Hey, one more.
Yeah, let's
Hey.
go. Misfit Soto, baby.
Yeah.
Killing this shit.
Check. You can blame it on the punk rock or blame it on the man. Blame it on the pen I was holding in my hand. Blame it on my crooks fam. Yeah, homie, what? They the reason that I'm reckless and I just don't give a fuck. My big homies put me on when I was just a kid. 18 with a bullet, I grabbed the mic instead. Now I'm melodic and lyrical, neurotic, a bit cynical. Erotic when your woman gives me more than just a visual. Ecstatic, irresistible, intoxicated, immobile. Aggravated, I'm loco. Agitated, I'm postal. I'm concentrated on making the dollar. Holla if you want a Molotov and yo Impala. Allah, Buddha, Dalai Lama, couldn't block your karma. I'm a Campachana mixture of Al-Qaeda and the Unabomber. You a Kamikama, imitation, common copycatter. Constantly consuming powder. You ain't never mind the matter, going running high-tech power. Yeah.
Ooh, God damn it. I don't know who can fuck with you, dog. I don't know who I'm gonna say.
SK Mob.
Hey, all respect to all artists out there, bro. But this dude right here is just on another motherfucking level. Motherfucking Misfit Soto. My G. Damn, dog.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
God damn it, dog. You just blew the roof off this motherfucking bitch, dog. I mean, your skill, the rhyming skill set, my boy, is just fucking on another fucking planet, bro. Your wordplay, your fucking just, god damn it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Man, dog. I mean, what are we doing, bro? You've been dropping the singles. You got these videos that are ready to pop up. I mean, we coming out of dark times, dog. What is 2021 looking like for Misfit Soto, dog?
Man, it's looking lovely. I just, I don't want to say too much too fast, but there's gonna be when everything opens up within the next few months, expect the Misfit Soto big show coming. You know what I'm saying? I hooked up with some homies that throw shows. You know, shout out to the Underground Hip Hop Blog. Shout out to the Underground Hip Hop Blog. No, but you know what I'm saying? The Underground Hip Hop Blog basically responsible for, all them big shows that go down in LA. You know what I'm saying? Is the Underground Hip Hop Blog. So I'm working with them, and you know what I'm saying? We looking for something in July. You know what I'm saying? So everything's got to be confirmed. But yeah, we've already got the ball rolling as far as the discussion. And, expect a big show coming. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, so congrats on that, bro. And we're going to be expecting that shit, dog. I mean, you know what, bro? I use the Kanye West, and maybe I was using the Kanye West in a producer's way, bro. You know what I mean? In a producer's way, dog. But, and I'm not just trying to just like fucking butter nothing up, bro. I speak it the way I hear it, my G. You know what I mean? And damn, homie, maybe and we make comparisons because we know what we know, right?
Yeah.
Certain people set bars, right? Like Biggie Smalls, bro. I mean, when I was hearing you rap, I was hearing Biggie Smalls, I was hearing Big Pun, homie. I was just hearing like to get those blends, those lyrics, homie, from one pocket to the next, one bar to the, my boy, that is surgery, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? That is open heart surgery this man is doing, dog, on the motherfucking mic, dog. God damn it, dog. There's a lot. The homies are coming up right now. The homies are coming up, bro.
Yeah.
But lyrically, my G, you on top of your game, dog.
I come from a background and a generation, and I just growing up doing music, like my belief was like you can't be a biter. Straight up, you gotta be original. Like back then, it wasn't okay to bite. Like when I was coming up and started, it wasn't okay to be a biter. If you're a biter, you're just nah. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't matter nowadays. So I think that's why everything is just the same. So, if anybody really wants to stand out, man, work on your craft and just fucking think outside the box.
I mean, is it? I know you've been working on it for a long time, bro. Your craft, bro. But was that easy to you? What you just did right now?
Right now, yeah.
That was easy. That, bro, that's crazy, bro. Because to some people, like I'll use a basketball. I like using because I love basketball, dog. You put a LeBron James, you put a Kobe Bryant, you put a Michael Jordan on the basketball court, and they don't have to work as hard as the next man because this is easy to them, bro. Yeah. They're like, damn, bro, you working so hard just to get that whoop-de-whoop-whoop. And to them, you are naturally gifted. You are one of the chosen ones, my boy. Thank you so much for blessing the platform.
Yes,
I want you to give all your plugs, my boy, all your plugs, everything else you're doing, dog.
All right, well, shit, just, you know what I'm saying? You can look me up on Instagram. It's Misfit_Soto_SKM. And just shout out to the SK mob, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that fuck with me, I don't want to, say names because then I might forget somebody, but just anybody that fuck with me, my peoples, you know who you are. SK Mob.
There you
2021.
Go. Let's go, 2021, dog. Misfit Soto. Hold on real quick. We got a phone call. I know it's somebody. It's one of the Goonies, dog. Hold on. Let me see. What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Wait. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, you have your phone on here right now. All right, cool. Never mind. We can't take any callers right now. I mean, do you guys want to take a couple callers, bro?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? You down for a couple callers? Let's do a couple callers right now. Let me put my phone back on. Let's take yours off, dog. Let's take a quick break, and we're going to do some callers for Misfit Soto and Commitment Soldier. Whatever you guys want to ask these dudes, this is your time. Shoot your shit. Talk your shit. I don't give a fuck. Hold on real quick. I need to connect my phone. You guys are blowing me up already. They got me on speed dial, dog. You know what I mean? I'll be getting them late night texts. What are you doing?
Where you at?
This is a 619 no, shout out to the homies from San Diego, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Anyways, hold on real quick. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to ask these gentlemen some questions, the homies some questions. All right. We're back right now. We're back. I'll flip the screen around. I'll go from one camera to the next. Whoever you got questions for, the phone lines open, baby. Hoodstocks, talk your shit, call in, ask whatever you guys want to ask these gentlemen. You know what I mean? Not necessarily will they answer the question correctly the way you might want to hear it, but you'll get a response somehow, some way. Let's go. Open up the phone line, baby. Commitment Soldier, how you doing, dog? You doing good?
I'm solid.
You're solid?
I'm solid.
That's good, dog. That's
Fresh
good.
air.
Fresh air?
Fresh air.
Yeah, it gets a little hot in here, dog. It's a smoking room, dog. Everybody is smoking, dog, but nobody is smoking drugs in here. And that's how we keep it right here, baby. I mean, weed is not a drug. That's medicine, right?
Medicine.
Yeah, it's medicated. We're getting medicated, you know what I mean? It's a smoking room. Just cigars, cigarettes, and marijuana smoke.
And my vape juice.
Yeah. Let me see. The bully. Let's see. Phone lines are open. You guys want to call? Phone lines are open and shit, dog. I mean, is this your first podcast, bro?
Second.
Second podcast.
Second.
What was the first podcast you did?
Downstar.
Dental Star?
Downstar with Frank Garcia.
Oh, okay, Downstar. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that?
Same dolish fucking storytelling and shit like that, little tents and all that good shit.
That's the dude I talked to off the camera, bro. That's the dude I talked to.
I mean,
It
No,
was.
it's
It
kinda
wasn't
good
dull, bro. Your story wasn't dull,
my
dog.
God, oh my gosh.
It
look
was
at-
just like
okay,
cutting a steak
okay,
with a butter knife, bro.
Okay, it's like, oh man, have you ever had one of my steaks?
Why?
No,
you don't need a butter knife?
No, seriously, you do it with a spoon.
You do it, damn.
Grandma's
bro.
okay. Look at old school grandma, right? Because they drank a lot. So she throw a steak on at like 4:30, and she'd fucking turn it with a little bit of butter on the pan, and she'd fucking slow like the lowest little flame, and then the whole thing was they drank until they had dinner. So that's why she slow played the fucking steak. And every time you go to grandma's house, you smell the fucking ribeye cooking, whatever. But by the time they, 8:30, that's fucking 3.5 hours of fucking
Simmering.
You go to cut that motherfucker, my boy. Spoon.
Well, thank God to her drinking problem, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, you know? Shit. This shit steak is like bubble gum. No, bubble gum is fucking when it's not cooked right? I mean, anyways, bad analogy. The phone lines are open. You guys want to call? There goes my phone number. Call up, talk to the fellas. You guys were blowing me up before this. You guys are on. Go ahead and talk your shit. Let's go back over to Misfit. While we wait, if anyone calls, we'll give it a minute or two. Misfit. Like I said, doggy, thank you for coming through, brother.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, we need to get you back, dog.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this up, bro, for to do live streaming concerts, bro. Where that mic will be right here, the cameras will be right here, bro, and we'll do live streaming concerts. So I'd like to get you back on one of those, bro.
I'm with it.
When you're ready to put out the new album, or just whenever you're ready to do it, bro. You know what I mean?
Stay ready, son. Gotta get ready.
Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely, dog. You know what I mean? We'll get that cracking. All right, nobody's calling. I just want to thank Misfit Soto. I want to thank Commitment Soldier for coming through and just, you know what I mean, giving us a piece of your guys' time, bro. You know what I mean? Because time is valuable, especially when a story comes behind it, and especially when we have an artist, dog, with a fucking crazy gift like Misfit Soto, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I just want to tell everybody, since I'm right here and I got all you guys' attention, on the up and up, on the realness of Commitment Soldier. I want you guys to reach out, ask me anything, talk to me about anything, chop it up about anything, and get through some shit. That's what Commitment Soldier's there for. Hit me up at my Instagram is Commitment Soldier. You guys, you could even hit me up on Frank Hernandez 86. Just bottom line is, reach out to me. Let me know what's going on. We can chop some shit up, make shit happen, and get you to a better place. And the more I build resources and build this page up, I'll be able to have more reach and be able to help out a lot more people. It's just one thing I'm building, step by step, week by week, and it's gonna get to a place where I'll be able to reach out and help a lot of you guys.
Absolutely, dog. I mean, building, homie. The building blocks of life, baby. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make a fucking bold prediction. Not a bold prediction. Misfit Soto will be in a mansion by next year.
Yeah. Speak it into existence.
Yeah, speak that shit into existence.
I will be in a mansion by next year.
Yes, and Commitment Soldier will have
A 3-bedroom house in Santa Clarita.
Yeah, that too. If that's what a goal is for you to get, you know what I mean? But you will have, let's put this into existence. You will have a home for people to get out, like a rehab. What do you call them? The halfway houses, those for addicts and recovering house. You maybe should have a recovering home, bro. And you can really have one-on-ones. You ain't got to talk to the DM. You know what I mean? Funnel, get your channel and funnel to a house, and you can get government funded by that shit, bro. And you can just live off there. You know what I mean? Victory or outreach dudes do that shit, bro, all the time. You know what I mean? They got their whole family living with a bunch of crackheads, dog. You know what I mean? Just don't go into that room. You know what I mean?
It's trying to create something nowadays that's been so cookie cutter or built one way, right? Where it could be the same goal but different experience. How do you create a different edge, a different comfort level, a different attraction? Because a lot of people out there still struggling with their addictions. It's lots of layers of it, but one of them is they just don't want to go to NA. They just don't want to go to AA. They don't want to go to recovery because it's called that. I'm not saying I'm going to change the whole system or program.
Call it the party house. Where you going? I'm going to the party house. You know what I mean? You know, if it's a psychology thing, you know what I mean? Let's flip the script. Casey, hold on. Let's get Casey back on here before we end this because this dude is fucking, he's having a bad day, bro. This dude is having a bad day, bro.
Your phone's on airplane mode. That's why no calls are coming in.
Oh, that's right.
Da da da.
On your job.
I mean, I'm on it.
On your job. That's
I'm
what
on
it is.
it.
He's saying, right? Hey, come on, guys. Everybody be on your game.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I'll be on it straight up pimping. If you want me, you can find me in that. Hey. Cricket, what's up? There it is. There it
I don't know
is,
why
bro.
you waited to tell me until you got on the mic.
No,
dog.
actually, it was
What a
on the
dick.
comments. The comments they were calling.
You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
What up, man? Calling from A-Town, Texas, man.
What up?
Shouting out and shit, man. Checking in.
That's right, baby. Appreciate
I've
you.
been watching a lot of your content, man. I like the positive vibes and where you're going with that, man. That's what the people need, man. I just wanted to commend you on that one and shit straight up.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support, my boy. Nothing but love for the H-Town, fucking Texas, baby. You know what I mean? Thank you for touching.
A-Town, man. ATX, Texas, man. The capital of it and shit, man.
Oh, okay. My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah. I got a channel, man. I'm doing on YouTube. It's called Brownout TV and shit, man.
Okay.
I'm starting out doing reactions and stuff to a lot of the people's music and shit and trying to promote it, from all angles, from Texas and Cali and everything in between, man.
That's dope. What is it called again?
Brownout TV.
Brownout TV. Everybody check out Brownout TV. Thank you for calling in, my G. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, y'all keep doing your thing. Hey, Misfit, man. Big up to homeboy, man.
Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Yeah, my shit was on airplane mode, and this dick waited to tell me until he got on.
All of a sudden.
You're on Hoodstocks. What up? You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Let me see.
Obama.
You're on
phone.
Hoodstocks. What up? Yeah.
What's up, Lucky?
What up, G?
I'm from Delano, bro. Delano, California.
Hell yeah, dog. What are you doing in Delano, dog? Isn't there a bunch of like fields and shit, dog? I mean, what are you doing out there, bro? I mean,
Yeah, there's a bunch of fields, bro. Fucking hardworking Mexicans around here, bro.
that's right, baby. Appreciate you guys too. Appreciate us, right? Good shit, baby. What's cracking, dog? What do you got for Hoodstocks?
Putting it down out here.
That's right, baby. You know what?
Yeah, shout out to Hoodstock, bro. Like what you're doing, bro. Keep that shit up. And hey, Spencer, bro. But fuck you, Lucky.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. And the only reason I said that about Delano is because I've been to Delano State Prison, and every time we go out there, it's like, bro, where the fuck did they take us? This is the middle of nowhere. I mean, let me see what we got right here. You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Hey, what's up? Is this Lucky?
Maybe.
Hey, what's up, big dog? Hey, much respect, big dog. I'm calling from the city of Woman.
Hell yeah.
Weed Mods.
Weed Mods, baby. Much love to the HA. Homie, you already know what it is, doggy. Harbor area. Stand the fuck up, dog. That's right, baby.
Hey, big dog. I've been following you for a cool minute, and I respect the show. Nothing but love for you guys, you know what I mean? And commitment soldier, man, that's what's up, man. Putting out a positive message. We all been through the grime, you know what I mean? Shit. That's what's up.
I fell in love with my wife at Cabrillo Beach, homeboy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard you mention Gardena. So yeah, that's around the town, you know what I mean? Around the area. Misfit Soto too. Much love and respect.
Yeah,
Keep doing your thing, big dog.
Misfit already exited the building because I fucking wore him out with the fucking airplane mode. But thank you for calling in, my G. Yes, sir. Let's go right here. You on Hoodstocks? What up?
No problem.
What's that? You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Yeah, I just want to say, Misfit's like the new generation. That Dillinger and Sick Jacket and a producer that can rap too and shit. I give him his props.
Absolutely, dog. That dude needs to give that boy his flowers while he's here. You know what I mean? Give him his roses or whatever he likes, baby. You know what I mean? Absolutely,
Yeah,
dog.
you too, dog, for letting all these people go on and shit, put their shit out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of death threats involved, bro. A lot of death threats, bro. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, if you don't get me on, homie. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I love my people, baby, and I love the stories, dog. Thank you for calling. Yes, sir. You're on Hoodstocks. What up? gonna end it right there, baby. We're gonna end it right there. Thank you, my boy. We at almost 3 hours in, dog. It's time to go Mimi's. It's time. What was it? Monday night? It's time to go to get ready for work for some of you motherfuckers. You're on Hoodstocks. What up? Mateo, what up, doggy?
Yo, what's up, Lucky? What's going on?
How you doing, brother? What's cracking?
I'm good, man. I've been waiting for this interview for a long time. I want to shout out everyone that's been on. I want to shout out Misfit. I want to shout out the Commitment Soldier, and of course you, my brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I just have a real quick question for Frank, right?
Yeah, it's me.
So, I mean, I know people tune into your, like, the thing you put out for a different variety of reasons. Some like to hear about your stories about being on the sick one. Others, I guess, they like to hear about you on a more personal level. And I know you're not responsible for others, but seeing that you're an example out there, how much of a influence is that on you to stay clean and stay sober, knowing that there are people out there watching? Like, is that something that weighs heavily on you?
It weighs it very much so. It's implemented in my days and my actions and who I am today to uphold who and what I'm representing, which is Commitment Soldier, and who I am at the forefront of everything. So definitely, I'll tell anybody. For me, it's one of those things where being who I am, being Commitment Soldier, being Frank Hernandez that got clean and put all my shit out there like I did, and the way I get the responses that I do, very much so. It's another hat that I wear today that I take much value to, and it helps me in my recovery tremendously.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mateo, calling from Australia. Thank you for calling. Love, respect, my boy. I'm gonna holler at you later, doggy. All right? All right, doggy. Let me see. Hoodstocks, you on Hoodstocks. What up?
What's up, G?
What's up, my boy? Okay. Sometimes you just say what's up, and that's it. That's good enough. You know what I mean?
Big little G.
Yeah.
Big little G.
Hey, my boy, thank you for blessing the platform, dog. I want you to give all your plugs, dog, so people can reach you and holler at you.
You can catch me at Frank Hernandez on Facebook. You can check me out at Commitment Soldier. That's the key right there. Just DM me, reach out to me. You can basically just hit me up that way, and I'll get to you. I don't let nobody get by. I answer everything, and I'm always there, and that's how you get at me, and we'll do it. Just be willing. That's all I tell you. Everybody asks me how, right? Here's how. HOW, honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. That's all you have to make a little bit of move for yourself. So just do that. Give yourself a shot. Give it a chance, and reach the fuck out. If I never fucking reached out to anybody or anything, then God knows where I'd be. But it's one of those things where don't be fucking timid or shy right now, because it has to do with your life. Reach out and ask for a little bit of assistance. And it doesn't have to be fucking called help. If help scares you, fuck it, just a little assistance. That's all. Just reach out. I'll be there.
Absolutely, dog. Thank you for what you're doing. Everybody give it up for Commitment Soldier. We gone.